Did they get every movie clip about a virus?
Just play a virus movie before we go on the air so people could get that this is a virus.
A virus.
You should call the show The Traveling Rocky. We could play all kinds of Sylvester Stallone clips.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Oh, it's endless.
And what was that garbage on before us?
Huh?
I just noticed there's garbage on before us.
Oh, now you're going to start trouble.
Who gives a crap?
Not me.
This is only going to make sense to a couple of cities, I guess, but...
Too self-centered.
The show before us had a whole discussion about Wally Cox. I don't know why. Why were they talking about Wally Cox?
They love his last name.
I believe the bit was... Tell us who your favorite contestant is on Hollywood Squares. And Wally Cox name came up because he was one of the celebrity guys on the square.
Why would you discuss Wally Cox for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
There's no real reason. But if you are going to talk about Wally Cox for 5 minutes, why wouldn't you mention that it was alleged that Wally Cox was a roommate of Marlon Brando, and that he got on his knees for Marlon Brando?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you mention that part of the Wally Cox history?
I don't think that's what
they're about.
I don't think that's what that's about.
Well, they solved my constipation problem because every morning I go into that bathroom as we get ready for our radio show.
Yeah.
And that dumb show's being piped into the bathroom. How long was I in there?
Oh,
seconds.
Seconds.
Heck! And then they were having a discussion about the Subway Superman guy.
Who isn't?
Everyone is just talking about this guy, and not one person in the media wants to acknowledge that this guy is a illiterate kook.
He's a nut, and he's illiterate. I was saying everybody's giving his kids scholarships, money, trips to Disney World, things like that. Why can't one person... Look, I'll fess up some cash to get this guy an education himself. He cannot speak. He's in the public eye now. He's doing a Letterman. He's been interviewed by every news program, including the Ron and Fez show. How did that happen?
Ron and Fez got him?
Where's our producer? Black Earl got the Subway Superman for Ron and Fez.
He had the inside,
the
inside angle.
Yeah, that's true. And we don't get him.
We get nobody.
I know.
We get nobody. That's one of the problems with this radio
He's in
show.
the public eye. He's speaking. And this man, why can't someone just call out the fact that he cannot speak? He can't. He sounds like a blithering idiot.
Give him money to go back to school.
Yeah, give him some cash. Why is this one person saying give him cash?
I think he's fine. He was yesterday when he was talking about the train coming. He put 1 feet here and 1 feet there.
1 feet's here, 1 feet's there. Oh, wait till you hear his Letterman appearance.
Oh, wow. Was it?
Holy Jesus Palomino.
I had a better appearance and I didn't even talk. Oh, God, wait for the latest audio on the Subway Superman. But not one person, except for us. That's why I just wanted to let the listeners know this show is very, very different than everything else out there.
You'll get a little bit of something that other people aren't talking about when you hear the same story being talked about.
It's simple as this. You're on a subway platform and a defected human falls onto the rails.
Defected. Yeah.
And your 2 kids are right next to you. Your 2 little kids, and you're jumping in the middle of the tracks as a subway's coming. You're a kook.
You got to kind of assess the situation, I think, and do the pros and cons, all in that split second, like instinctual moment. You have to look at your life and see if being the hero is the thing to do or being the responsible parent and that. But this guy, just listening to him speak, I don't think he has that in his head. He just saw something and did it. They call it being a hero. I call it being a dummy.
Yeah, your responsibility is to your two small
your
kids that
you
are right next
dope.
to you on the platform.
If you're some single guy that wants to be a hero, something like that, you think you're a secret agent.
And you're still living with your mom and dad in the basement of the house you grew up in, and you work at a deli. All right, go for it. What
your
the hell?
head gets caved in. Who's really going to care?
You have nothing to lose.
I like the way that guy made my coffee. It's pretty much the only people that are going to mourn. He made a good ham and Swiss. Put just the right amount of mustard on it.
Yeah, but
I'm going to miss him. Not two kids.
But all these stupid talk shows talking about how he's a hero, he's courageous, and blah, 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 blah. What about the cuckoo angle?
The cuckoo factor and the plain, simple fact that he's adult. Get the man an education. Stop giving everyone else in his family money. Look, here he is speaking with Mayor Bloomberg here in New York, who just handed him over a check. Boy, he's getting checks, huh?
Oh, yeah.
And there he is with Donald Trump, and here's representatives from Disney giving his kids little Disney ears and Mickey dolls. Get the guy an education. He's stupid.
Momo said I said defected instead of defective. Well, it's effing early, Momo. Help me out here. Don't make fun of me until 6:30. Give me a half hour to wake up. You get my point. The guy's a kook.
I'll give Opie the benefit of the doubt until he starts sounding like this stupid Subway Superman.
Yeah, thank you.
Then we have to talk.
Then I'm going to have to take you aside and have a little sit down.
Have a powwow.
I'll tell you one thing, this Subway Superman can't leap over. It's a pile of tall books. He certainly is he's just an ass.
He might be able to leap over him just to get away from him.
Get the guy some schooling.
He's just I like him. I mean, I like what he did.
He's a very likable guy, is what it is. He's got a personality. And another thing the news will exploit is the fact that he sounds like a dope when he speaks. If he was well-spoken, boring, they wouldn't be putting him on the news. The fact is he says things like feats and wait till you hear the
yeah, we got the audio now.
Letterman clip. He says drugged by a train.
He said drugged by a train?
Drugged by
Where'd he get that nice suit from?
Oh, come on.
I'm just watching the handshake he got from Letterman. Hey, Letterman, you son of a bitch. That's a nicer welcome and warm-up than I got.
No kidding.
Look, they gave him a suit, and it looks like he just jumped on another person on the subway tracks with it on. Look what a mess it is.
Yeah, how do you mess up a brand new suit so fast? Anyway, some guy from his cell phone. The reason you don't get interviews is because Opie punches the audience and laughs when a guy says he jumped off a bridge.
All right.
When did I punch the audience? I haven't punched the audience in a while.
It's been years.
Oh, you missed that when he went to put his arm around the mayor and the mayor moved.
Oh, yeah, of course
Did he?
did. And now there's a new hero anyway in New York City. A couple guys that caught a baby from a fifth-story window.
Nah.
So now, Subway Superman is already on page 16.
Page 16?
He went from front page to 16 fast.
It's not good.
Is he page 16 already?
And you know what's going to happen with this guy. You could see it in his eyes. We talked about it yesterday. There's either something in his past that's going to come out any moment now.
Yeah. Yep.
Or this guy will try to save someone else down the road, and he will be dead.
He'll be dead. He got lucky on this one. He'll be maybe a couple of guys will be fighting over some crack or something, and he'll try to jump in the middle. Hey, I'm Subway Superman. Let me step in here, and oh no, the bullets aren't bouncing off. They're going right through him.
Oh boy, I thought I was actually Superman.
Nope, you're George Reeves.
Yeah. Hey, let's go to Aaron in Cincinnati. Aaron?
Hey, boys, how you doing?
Welcome aboard.
What's up, Aaron?
I want to know where all these people who are giving this guy this money and whatnot are for the soldiers who are doing this stuff every day.
Yeah, I think soldiers are more heroes.
Oh my God.
More hero-like than this guy.
Goes on a daily basis in Iraq and Afghanistan. Guys saving each other's lives, putting themselves in danger, and they get crapped on. And this guy does something completely irresponsible. All right, it worked out for the best. This easily could have been a story about two orphaned kids and a horrific bloodbath in the subway. But, it just through pure luck, it worked out.
Where they can't even clean up the mess fast enough. The rats are just gnawing at pieces.
The rats would come out
They're trying to just sweep up as much as they can.
It would have been a story like that if it had been Bob Kelly that had fallen onto the subway tracks.
Forget about it.
21 inches of clearance.
They don't have 6 feet of clearance under those trains.
Bob would have been fine, and the subway Superman would have just lost his back in the back of his skull. Down! He jumped down!
Bob Kelly, where has he been?
Eating.
I can see that dope.
Speaking of eating, can we get E-Rock on a scale today?
Oh.
E-Rock, would you go on a scale today?
I guess if I have to, yeah.
Oh, if I have to.
That's a yes.
Hey, man, you were the one that admitted that you might have gained 15 pounds over Christmas.
He admitted
15
to 10.
pounds. 15 pounds. No, I think he said 15.
He admitted to 10, and then we called him and said, no, it's 15.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we figured out it was about a pound a day you gained over the holiday. We were only gone for like 2 weeks.
What'd you have, just butter sandwiches?
You took some massive abuse yesterday. Oof.
He sure did. We're thinking about getting him on a scale every day and then make fun of him if the weight doesn't start falling.
That'll
off.
pressure you to lose some weight.
What do you
think? A little
think?
bit of weight.
That's fine, I'll do it.
All right. We got the scale in the corner. And for the people out there that can't see E-Rock, obviously, well, some can because of the Pal Talk
You
camera.
got Pal Talk.
You're not a fat guy. You've just gained a bunch of weight over the holiday.
Bunch of tonnage. It's all right. It'll come off.
Yeah, of course it will.
All right, they're moving the Pal Talk camera so they could get a glimpse of E-roll.
Yeah.
You want to hear the audio from Letterman, Subway Superman?
Who doesn't want to hear this?
Once again, here's Wesley explaining what he does.
Oh, this makes you nervous. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Welcome to the program. And tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from and what do you do and stuff like that?
Originally, I was born in Florida. Been here since I was like 12. Military time. And
Sir, which branch of the military?
Navy. Vietnam era. Okay. And presently, I'm...
But he wasn't a veteran.
What happened?
I don't think that. Is that a Vietnam vet? He said Vietnam era. Now, am I wrong? Is he a vet?
I think he was calling Vietnam a mistake. He said Vietnam error. It wasn't even era. It was an error. We understand. Put it behind you. He said he was in the Navy. Vietnam era. Now, what this means is he perhaps was in the Coast Guard here, in the Navy, perhaps the Navy Reserve. I don't know. But it doesn't sound like he was in Vietnam.
No.
It sounds like he was in the Navy during Vietnam. I don't know now. I could be absolutely wrong. But he's not putting it across as if he served in Vietnam.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, did the Navy do a tremendous amount of Vietnam action? Long River, maybe.
I think probably naval aviators, perhaps off of carriers.
I don't think he does that.
I think they did a little bit of sea bombardment, things like that. But I really don't think there was a huge naval action in Vietnam. Little boats, little boats going up the river, up the old Da Nang River.
I just realized this guy did serve his country in the military, and he jumped on a tracks and saved a man's life. And I'm calling him like, no, wait, that faggot wasn't over in the Nam. What am I talking
Bashing
about?
him.
Well, speaking of which, we got Tony in Brooklyn. Tony.
Yeah.
Let's go, Tony.
Yeah, how come you guys all you can do is criticize this guy? As a matter of fact, that's all you can do to everybody is criticize.
Well, because we're dicks.
Figure it out. We're asses.
We're really, really mean-spirited, evil people who can't see the good in anything. We've been beaten down.
Well, Tony, hold on, Tony. Let me explain this to you, though. There's a bunch of radio stations, bunch of morning shows right now talking about how great this guy is. Go and listen to one of them, I guess.
Listen,
we want to give you a different angle on things, and it's obvious. Oh, why don't you just continue talking?
He's Tony from Brooklyn.
Cowards. The city is filled with educated cowards.
Is that what we are, Tony?
No, you guys are funny, but you're
thank you.
off.
Yeah,
okay.
With that.
Thank you.
And
Actually,
you don't listen.
We might make that into a promo.
Yeah, thank you. That actually is going to be our new opener instead of that 10-minute virus promo. Oh, keep talking. Well, why don't we have a conversation?
Tony, go chase a black man across a highway, would you?
Oh, come on, man. I'm driving. I got no time.
Tony from Brooklyn. Jeez, continue that stereotype. Hey, come on. Hey, gotta go. Oh, you guys. He saved someone and you're making fun of it.
I bet you're all over there eating meatballs this afternoon. Hey, I'm on for the subway.
Mange. You know, if even though this guy's a mole and yam, I'd have him over my house. God forbid. God forbid. Tony from Brooklyn, shut it.
Wally Cox was in a lot of Disney movies. Was he?
Apparently so.
He also sucked Marlon Brando's cock.
Whoa! I hope you caught that, Al.
Just wanted to test you early, Al.
Is Al ever late for work? I hope not. That button just sitting there untouched as he's speeding here.
Let's say hi to John in Jersey. John?
Yeah, hi. How you doing, guys?
Hey there, Jan.
What's up, John?
I just want to say, little Jimmy Norton's a dope because if he said he's in the Navy, of course he's a vet. You don't have to be in a war to be a vet.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm saying, okay, you're right. I should say,
veteran of foreign wars.
That's what I meant, dude. Come on. Obviously, I didn't deny he was in the military. I didn't say, you know.
All right, I'm sorry. I just feel bad for the guy who gets a busted arm. I mean, the guy did a nice thing over there.
Yeah, did he?
Wait, he did a nice thing over in Vietnam?
No, I'm talking about on the train tracks.
He probably pushed the guy.
Wow, am I the only one?
He can't be nice.
Am I the only one? I mean, us and are we the only ones that see this differently? Yeah, he did a nice.
Responsible.
Hold on, John. Let's break this down a little bit, okay? Do you have kids?
Yeah, that's what I said. It was very irresponsible. I wouldn't have done it. I mean, the guy's a dope, but he did a nice thing.
We're just saying he's a dope. We're not even saying that he didn't do a nice thing. He saved a guy's life. That's fine and dandy. What a guy. But it was very irresponsible on his part, and someone ought to pay for some schooling for this gentleman.
He's 50.
Oh, yeah.
He's 50. So you're never too old.
He horrified his own children, man.
Yeah, they're probably traumatized. A day at Disney World will that'll cure them.
That'll clean the palate.
Cure whatever ails them. They'll look at the little choo-choo train that goes around the park and start screaming, "Daddy, don't jump under the train! Daddy!" Just traumatize them. Little friggin' Disney train. Little Disney train comes around. No, Daddy!
You were in Disney recently.
Yeah.
You know this guy's going to be walking around Disney World, or is it land? Who cares?
It's Disney World in Florida.
All right, Disney World in
Quite an
Florida.
expansive entertainment down there.
And you know he's going to be walking around the park being the guy like, oh, be careful. Like
Careful.
holding children back.
They're trying to be a Disney hero.
Right.
Oh, do you think it'll be like,
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Please stand away from the monorail doors when they shut.
Now everybody stands away from them door because you could get severely injury.
Make sure your left feet and your right feet is inside the car at all times.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be no flash photography during this segment of the show.
Watch out for them flashes. It could put an eye out or something. Your pupillums could slam shut and hurt your retina.
He just wants people to feel safe around him.
Right. Feel safe.
He'll save me.
And make way for the Disney Electrical Parade making its way down Main Street.
Oh, get out of the way! Someone could get electrocuted.
Oh, you know that's what he's going to do. He's going to walk around.
One day, Disney's going to be like, get this guy out of here.
It's a small world. What is he going to do with the...
Look out! Don't the children going to hurt themselves.
Ugh.
Watch out. The sombrero take an eye out.
All right. When we get back, we'll do the Subway Superman hero dude from Letterman audio. How's that?
I didn't like that hug Dave gave him, a little whisper in the ear.
Yeah.
And I got nothing.
What do you think he said to him there? Good job.
Glad you're not Jim Norton. I got a brief, polite handshake on the steps on the way up and didn't want to stop.
Yeah.
How about a hug from me, Dave?
And when we were on Letterman, we had to walk through a minefield of tennis balls. Jesus.
Where was the Subway hero then?
Right.
Trying to save us.
Yeah, we could have sprained an ankle.
Could have twisted a little ankle there.
Where was the Subway Superman to lean in my car window and go, Jim, that's not a girl? Where was he then?
Nowhere to be found.
I probably would have went, get out of here, I know.
All right. Well,
I wish they would find out, and it's because we're evil here, but I wish they would find out that there was some kind of thing in his past that would make the paper, because the news then would just be all over it.
I'm going to go with 1982 conviction. Just of something.
Please make it something like burglary or robbery, so they could put man of steel and spell it like he stole stuff. You know they would do that. Subway Superman, man of steel.
Something else.
Horrible. The guy did something good, and we're just scum.
Something else is going to come out about this. Because now the press has to knock him down.
Right.
The press made him a hero.
Make him a hero.
And now they got to find something really, really bad about this guy.
Time to get the axe and take him out at the knees, man.
Even if it's something really, really stupid, they'll find it.
There's something going on.
Because that's what the media does. We all know that by now.
Yeah.
They build you up and then they knock you down.
We just do away with that pesky build you up part.
Yeah, we go right to the knock you down part. All right, it's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A Uncut and Live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony virus.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. The O&A virus spreading across America. Day 2 being on in Syracuse, New York.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Syracuse?
I can't stop digging up my nose.
What happened?
The whole break, I've been digging up my nose like a 4-year-old.
Ugh.
Phone number 1-866-313-FREE. That's 1-866-313-FREE. In the middle of talking about the Subway Superman, the hero. He was on Letterman last night. We were just getting into the audio, and then we went on a dumb tangent.
Yeah, we do that.
By the way, people asking if there's any sighting this morning. As far as the new girl goes, outside the window here.
Yeah, we got a building across from us, and we can see in the windows. And there was a new girl yesterday with her clothes off. And E-Rock alerted us. Johnny on the spot over there told us right after she put her clothes on, thanks for nuttin'. And we've been looking for her this morning, but no sight.
Shades are down today.
What was she doing, E-Rock, when you were watching her? She having a snack? That's why you didn't want to run away?
That looks delicious. What is she eating?
Shades are down today, unfortunately, so we'll keep you updated on that. All right, here we go. Right back to the audio.
Oh, this makes you nervous. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Welcome to the program. And tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from and what are you doing? Stuff like that.
Originally, I was born in Florida. Been here since I was like 12. Military time. And
Sir, which branch of the military?
Navy. Vietnam era. Okay. And presently, I'm doing construction work. I work with Local 79, and presently I'm with a company called TNS Management Service. We does work in all the schools.
There it is. We does work in the schools.
Can I please hear that part again?
We does work. I'm flabbergasted.
Maybe there's another hero out there that wants to save his vocabulary.
Yeah.
We're find it.
Someone should
right.
Someone should have run out from the audience and just jumped on this guy to stop him from embarrassing himself anymore. Save this man.
Presently, I'm doing construction work. I work with Local 79, and presently I'm with a company called TNS Management Service. We does work in all the public schools.
We does work. Oh, no.
We does work.
And they're saying he's 50. Someone...
74, 84, 90...
Oh, you're figuring out, too?
How about this? He was born in 1956.
56, 66.
He was probably in the military in
76, 75, 74. Yeah, he could have been in 74, maybe even 73. It's pretty much after everything was over.
Era. That's why he said era. It's like the area around. I would like when I lived in New Jersey, I live in the New York era. It's kind of like you're right around it. You're not quite in it, but you're over the river. You're near enough.
Yeah.
All right. They were changing the logos when he was in.
Oh, believe me, he was one of the guys probably on the Navy ships pushing the Hueys overboard after all the refugees were being dropped off on the deck. Believe me, there's nothing going on over there.
Well, we get to hear him explain what happened on the platform on Letterman last night.
I get to the guy, he's flat on his back, he's like choking on his saliva, and
but he's still now on the platform at that point.
No, he's on the platform.
On the platform then.
Thing is,
Wait.
had 2 seats.
Dave said, so he's still on the platform. No. He's on the platform. No. I'm sorry.
That's incorrect.
No, Dave.
You think that he might have pushed him onto the tracks? I'm starting to think that he...
Why did Daddy put... Shh, be quiet. We go to Disney World.
I'm going to go to Disney World for free.
He's on the platform.
On the platform then.
Thing is, he had 2 seizures. He had one on the platform, and what happened, I got to illustrate this a little bit. He is vomiting and foaming and whatever, right?
Vomiting?
The man was vomiting?
He was vomiting, Jimmy.
He was what?
Vomiting.
Or vomiting.
Illustrate this a little bit. He is vomiting and foaming and whatever, right? So I raised him up. I asked him for a pen because it looked like he was choking on his tongue or something. I placed a pen in his mouth. I cleared his throat. His breathing came back to normal. His focus came back to normal.
Wait, what?
Well, the man was vomiting.
If he's vomiting...
Wait, he was vomiting on the platform before he fell onto the tracks, and he did all these procedures before the guy fell onto the track?
This is the first...
Guy's a coke!
This is the first I've heard of this. He was having a seizure, and this guy got his breathing back to normal by putting a pen in his mouth.
Because he was vomiting.
Vomiting, yeah.
And he did all this before the guy fell onto the tracks.
Before he fell on the tracks.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Then he vomited on my shoes, and I kicked him onto the tracks because I was angry at him.
All right, well. And now Wesley explains how he got onto the track.
We figured he was okay. He walked off. He would begin to stumble and wobble this way, left, right. And he went to lean on a pillow, and he just fell over in the
pillow.
You get pillows on the subway?
There's pillows down there, tons of them.
Wait a minute.
Of course, they're made out of cement and support the roof.
So after
and are called pillars.
Oh, no. Did he say he went to lean
He
on a
said pillows.
So after you vomited.
You vomited. And then, yeah.
There's a pillow.
And then there's a pillow. He leaned against the pillow.
Right, to maybe get, his balance back or whatever.
Yeah. And this is after a full day of doesn't work at the schools.
Let's say hi to Dan in Philly. Dan, what's up?
Yeah, where's Grammar Man at when you need him?
Grammar Man. Oh, God. Come on.
Ron in New York, what's up?
Hey, Ron.
Hey, why don't you leave this poor guy alone?
What? We're just commenting on something everyone is noticing. Should we just shut up and ignore it? Ron?
You're really harsh on this guy. He saved somebody's life.
Yeah, I know, but just because he saved someone's life, which we said is a great, noble thing to do, why can't people call out what everyone is noticing? Everyone is noticing this guy is a blithering idiot.
Yeah, he's not an idiot. He just, doesn't have...
He's not an idiot. Yes, he is. He's definitely an idiot.
He said vomiting.
Not an idiot, just lacks common sense.
Sir,
not common sense. It would be education or ignorant.
He said vomiting.
He said vomiting and then something about a pillow.
Yeah, but,
Sir,
listen, if
he called
I
a
fell
pillar
onto
a
the tracks
pillow.
and this guy jumped on top of me, yeah, I'd be a little weirded out, but hey, he saved my life.
Sir, he said pillow. He wanted to lean on a pillow. He meant pillar.
And how about this? Maybe the guy didn't need saving. Maybe that train was just going to roll over him anyway.
You're right. You know what? You're absolutely right.
Get out of
Thank
here.
you.
All right, let's get back to the audio.
Using Jedi mind tricks on that guy.
Wait, we're up to 3, though. What was the first one? The first thing?
He does. This today, just he does. I does a lot of work in the schools.
I does a lot, right?
Yeah.
And then it was vomiting.
Vomiting.
And he wanted to lean on a pillow.
A pillow in the subway. Because they're all over the place for you.
Yes, they are.
So you can take a break.
It's the VIP room at headquarters. That's where the train comes through.
And he went to lean on a pillow, and he just fell over in the track backwards right in the gutter. Yeah. And I ran over, and I'm looking down.
I ran over
the train.
I ran over.
He ran over.
That's wrong on 6 different levels.
in the gutter.
Yeah.
And I ran over and I'm looking down. There's an oncoming train. I'm like, wow, what do I do? And the train that just pulled out and took all the guys. I'm the only guy there. You know what I'm saying?
And
so,
you're there with your kids.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like looking and I'm like, well, what do I do? And he's kicking his legs and hands is going all on the train tracks. And I'm like, yo, this guy gonna lose limbs or something of his life if somebody don't help him. Oh, yo, fool, you got to go in and help him. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's exactly what I said to myself.
All right, well, you got to give him one there.
It's a nice
Got to give him one there, right there.
That's good. He's
fair is fair. He
called himself a fool.
He's calling himself a fool. Let's go to Dominic.
Was irresponsible.
He finally said something they could all relate to, like, yes, you are a fool.
You fool. Applause.
Yes, they're all relieved that he knows it.
You called your foot feet twice.
Let's go to Dominic. Dominic?
Oh, and hey, good morning, little Jimmy.
Hey.
Welcome aboard, Dom.
All right, is it safe to say this guy is a pillow of the community?
A pillow of the community.
It certainly
yes.
is.
All right, see you later.
All right, very good. And Jason from Brooklyn. What's up, Jason?
Good morning, guys.
Hey,
Jason.
As a black man who lives in New York City, this guy's embarrassing the hell out of me.
And I think this is more of a, was he from Florida?
That's what he said.
It doesn't matter. The English language is universal, goddammit. the guy's killing me.
Even Ebonics can't save this guy.
Yeah, this is really bad.
Anthony.
Yo.
One more thing. As a construction worker, wouldn't he know the difference between pillow and pillar?
Yeah, you better.
Yeah. Punch it out.
He's not putting up some ceilings with pillows under him.
I know. Maybe he's working for Robert Reed, the fancy house that lady wanted, the big Mike Brady.
The Powder Puff house? I wanted to open like a compact.
This guy just...
Oh, that's silly.
This guy's just making a bunch of one-floor soft houses that are collapsible.
In addition to saying, I've got to help this guy, you thought that you didn't want your daughters who were with you to have to witness something horrific like this.
Yes.
So you handed them to a bystander and said, here, take care of my daughters.
What happened was the two ladies that was assisting me, they took my kids, right?
Yeah.
Because when the guy fell, I looked back at the ladies and I'm like, yo, hold my kids down.
So he did again. Could you please replay that again? Dave describes exactly what happens, and this guy goes, no, and then says exactly what Dave said.
Start from the beginning?
Just the part.
It's quick.
Yeah.
In addition to saying, I've got to help this guy, you thought that you didn't want your daughters who were with you to have to witness something horrific like this.
Yes.
So you handed them to a bystander and said, here, take care of
what
my
happened
daughters.
Was
no.
The two ladies that was assisting me, they took my kids, right?
Yeah.
Because when the guy fell, I looked back at the ladies and I'm like, yo, hold my kids
Hold
down.
my kids.
I got to go do this.
Right. So this is an interesting facet of this, because not only are you protecting the guy who had the problem, Cameron, and yourself, you're really also protecting your young daughters.
Yes.
So it's the instinct of a father there in many different ways.
Come on. Where were the applause? Come on. Wow.
All right, and Wesley says what he was thinking as the cars went over his head.
Oh, boy.
Right?
Well, let's go to Dan in Albany. Dan, what's up?
Hey, Opie, this guy's lucky enough to give the guy UPS.
Yeah, do we have that clip?
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, do you have that clip?
Out.
All right, thank you, sir.
Damn.
Yeah, we have a fine clip we play from time to time on this show.
Yeah, this, I think, is Wesley's sister.
Wesley's sister. Was this part of the Boo Got Shot? Or is this another one? This is different?
Different, yeah.
Okay. You got it?
This was apparently some woman who was being interviewed by the news after seeing a man in some type of trouble. Here it is.
I seen the cops knocking the truck window out, and I thought they was giving the man UPS. I thought the man was dead. That's the way it was.
Giving the man UPS, which, of course, is a life-saving technique that you mail to people. What? Oh, my God. One more time.
Better hope the mailman's not late that day.
I seen the cops knocking the truck window out, and I thought they was giving the man UPS. I thought the man was dead. That's the way it was.
That's the way it was. And then this one, just try to figure it out yourself. I love this one. A newswoman or a news person interviewing a woman who got trampled during a video game console giveaway.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
At a big store.
Yeah.
Look at my knees. I'm hurt. Sick man don't tell me. I just started kicking the people in the balls and everything. Just, you know, it was stressed out. I couldn't breathe.
Well, the news loves it.
Well, we got audio of the subway Superman on top of the guy. We actually had microphones down there. Yeah,
lucky us.
And this is what was going on as the train was going over the two people.
You're going to be okay.
Yeah. All right, moving on. We only have a couple more clips here from Letterman last night. Wesley says what he was thinking as the cars went over his head.
As the cars are passing above you, thoughts going through your head that you remember?
Yes, the only thing I was saying was I had to talk to this guy, keep him calm, and I'm like, listen, don't push me back, because if he push up on me, you know, the train is going to either snag my jacket and I'm going to get drugged. Right. So I'm like, yo, please.
Wait, a train could drug you?
Yeah, apparently it can. According to Wesley.
Apparently this train had stupid gas under it.
I'd never seen us called the a-hole word more in my life.
Oh, I know.
It's coming in like crazy.
Well, the poor kid that got rescued, boy, this honeymoon's about over.
Yeah.
He's commenting on Wesley, the hero that saved him.
It was all because of this terrible, awful Negro.
You know, no gratitude. No gratitude.
That's a good thing too. Like, don't push me off. That's kind of like when you're thinking like the guy's coming out and he just hears all this noise and the guy's on top of him. Your instinct would be to push him off.
Oh yeah.
You gotta suck. You're helping a guy and you get dragged.
Drugged.
Don't. No. You get drugged, Jimmy.
Push up on me, you know, the train is going to either snag my jacket and I'm going to get drugged. Right. So I'm like, yo, please, stay still. And then, like I said, it was so noisy up top, and, you know, my two girls was up there, and I didn't know who had them. So I had to scream out, everybody be quiet. There's two young girls up there. I'm their daddy. Let them know that their daddy is okay.
Yeah. As a train was going over him?
Nutty as a fruitcake.
Could he have yelled something quieter? There's two young girls. They're black. They're about 4. How about Daddy's okay?
Yeah, right.
Do they think they're going to confuse him with... My dad's on the train tracks. Well, which one, honey? There's 40 people down there.
My two girl. Yeah, my two girl. Jim in Pennsylvania. What's up, Jim?
Hey, Jim.
Hey, man.
Hey, you know that mini-me commercial with Geico where you have the person standing there and they're talking and then they have
the spokesman.
The actor?
Yeah,
the
sure.
professional spokesperson. Yeah.
That's what he needs.
He go for Vern Rule or whatever his name is.
Yeah, they should have had one of those on Letterman last night.
I think Jim commented on the superhero.
He stinks and I don't like him.
Wow. You're a one-trick pony with superheroes. Spider-Man and this guy.
Let's go to Todd in Massachusetts. Todd.
Hey, Owen. Hey, Jimmy. How you guys doing?
Godspeed.
All right.
Hey, how would you like to be the guy doing closed captioning for this show and trying to read along with it?
Yeah, what does the closed captioning guy do? Just starts pounding the keyboards with his fists.
This should be good enough. Just punches the keyboard.
Do you think they correct it on the closed captioning?
A little bit. But
do you think they correct like drug?
Yeah, they probably do.
And does work?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. Sometimes I just type in quickly.
Yeah.
Let's go to Tom in Kentucky. Tom?
By the way, the closed captioning people screw up all the time anyway.
That's true.
Yeah. Tom, what's up?
More people doing good things that are idiots. We suck.
Didn't I hear this guy being interviewed in the South somewhere? Something about looking for a leprechaun up in a tree?
Can we play Leprechaun going into break today? We'll do that. Thank you, Tom.
Thanks.
We'll explain that to Syracuse in a second. All right, then finally, Wesley explains how he feels as a lifesaver.
How do you feel now, knowing that you're one person on this planet who has saved another life?
Well, if I had to do it again, I'd do it again. I mean, like, I think that's something that all New Yorkers should do. Because, I mean, like, before that train left, it was like 75 or maybe 80 people on the platform, but only 3 people came to that guy assistance. And I think, we got young men and women over in Iraq who fighting for our freedom so that we can have the choice to make the right choice. And how you going to walk by someone who's ill and just look, oh, well, I'm busy, I got to go to work. Come on.
That's wow. Well, this guy's going to get himself killed.
I was profound.
He did say young men's.
Yeah.
But
there were more than one.
It was kind of a stretch to throw the troops in for that.
Yeah.
But at least I like the fact he's pro-military, and he did give them a good mention.
The freedom to jump onto train tracks is what they're fighting for.
Yeah, this wasn't exactly a civil liberties issue.
No, not quite the freedom to...
Troops do fight for all of our freedoms, but I don't think, when you look at the Constitution, that doesn't really tie in with just saving a guy.
Well...
By the way, when you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
Yeah.
Well. God bless the guy. What can I tell you?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
Stephen Queens, maybe he's not brave, just stupid. The guy's going to get himself killed. He got lucky this time, but he's going to do it again.
Well,
and the results are going to be a lot different, unfortunately.
Well, if it's not and he saves another person, this guy will just be... Maybe he is a superhero.
Look, I was a hero recently. I was getting some Starbucks, and I was outside with my Starbucks enjoying it, and a lady comes out.
Yeah.
And she had a big latte of some sort.
Yeah.
And she tripped and fell. And keys and cell phone and pocketbook went flying all over the place.
What'd you do? Wow.
And latte all over the place. And I helped her up.
Would you grab her arm or by the hair?
I assisted her.
Pull her up by the hair.
When that type of thing happens, of course, as a New Yorker, you
threw my body on top of her and told her to be still.
Well, you guys have your small little ways of helping, but I actually did directly save somebody's life.
Did you?
Yeah.
He's lying.
No, I'm not.
You can see it in the eyes.
It's silly, but it's embarrassing to admit, but I did save a girl's life.
Yeah?
I put a condom on.
Oh, well, okay, that's not a lie. I've just been handed Down syndrome karaoke. Oh, God. It's going to be one of those shows today.
Oh.
What, typical?
Oh, boy. Yeah. All right, as we go to break.
So, in other words, Wesley sings?
As we go to break, we got the Leprechaun story. Leprechaun was spotted in a tree in Alabama.
Was it Alabama?
It was Alabama.
A bunch of people, I guess in the area that the Leprechaun was spotted, commented, and the news was there.
Yes. This is one of our favorite clips. Here it is.
Curiosity leads to large crowds in Mobile's Crichton community. Many of you bring binoculars, camcorders, even camera phones to take pictures.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun? Say yeah!
Eyewitnesses say the leprechaun only comes out at night. If you shine a light in its direction, it suddenly disappears. This amateur sketch resembles what many of you say the leprechaun looks like. Others find it hard to believe and have come up with their own theories and explanations for the image.
My theory is it's casting a shadow from the other limb.
Could be a crackhead that got hold to the wrong stuff. And it told him to get up in a tree and play a leprechaun.
We're going to get down to the bottom of this. Yeah, still on there, guy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, man.
This guy helping to direct traffic says he's prepared for his encounter with the leprechaun. He's suited up from head to toe.
This wars off spells right here. This is a special leprechaun flute, which has been passed down from thousands of years ago from my great-great-grandfather who was Irish. I just came to help out.
Others just came to get lucky in hopes a pot of gold may be buried under this tree.
I'm going to run a backhoe and uproot that tree. I want to go. Give me the go. I want to go.
Call the Opie and Anthony Show right now. 866-313-FREE.
Opie and Anthony.
Yo, this show rocks.
Thanks, buddy. Where are you calling from?
Thrasherville, USA.
And what do you got for the show?
Pain.
This place is painful enough, buddy.
If you have a point that's relevant to the topic at hand, call the Opie and Anthony Show. at 866-313-FREE.
Rock!
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The virus is spreading. Get infected. Opie and Anthony! Coming this weekend on XM 202, it's a Saturday Night Virus double feature. This Saturday from 9 to 11 p.m., it's the return of the Than and Sam Show. And from 11 p.m. to midnight, it's Big Kev's Geek Stuff. It all happens this Saturday night on XM 202. It's the Opie and Anthony Show on XM 202.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. The ONA virus spreading across America. Let's check in with West Palm Beach, Florida. Steve, what's up?
Hey, I just wanted to call let you guys know there's too much nice radio out there, so just keep being dicks. That's fine by me. You guys got me in stitches.
Thank you, Steve. We appreciate that.
Not a problem.
Thank you. All right. Wake up with Whoopi. Yeah, wake up with Whoopi.
You want nice?
Go to Whoopi.
Whoopi's nice.
We'll give her a plug today.
Head on over there.
Mm-hmm. And I'll say I think that in the demo she's aiming at, she's doing fine.
Really?
I'm guessing.
You're guessing?
Is she not?
I have no idea.
I like her. She's a good actress. Did you see her in Ghost? I rest my case.
What were we just doing? Oh, the movie trailer.
Trashing someone?
Yeah, well, of
it
course.
Was just the entire break we just took was taken up with just us trashing people.
Yeah, by the way, breaking
on the air and off.
Breaking news is hit late last night. It's looking really good that the police are going to reunite.
Really?
Yeah, looking really, really good.
The band.
Yes.
The police.
The band,
Some people might have been confused as to what police.
Yeah. You meant Justin Volpe and his crew.
I was going to go with a Rodney King joke myself, but very good, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. I just couldn't think of any of the names of those cops.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to figure out how it would make sense. But, yeah, I guess Sting is done with his stupid loot and his looting.
Him with his loot.
And it looks like it's looking pretty good for a police reunion. That's breaking as we speak.
He decided he was going to play songs that weren't written 300 years ago.
Yeah.
Was it like 300 years ago?
I think even,
The loot?
Let's call it 300 years ago, sure.
500 years?
I think it was more like 500 years, yes.
Can I say, we went to see that. We went to see him play the lute. It's very rarely I wish I was Patrice O'Neill, but I wish I had his moral, probably just lack of humanity. I'm looking at moral courage.
Tilda. Is it a tilde?
It's a thing.
Is that what that's called?
It's a curvy thing.
Tilda.
And he writes for the Special to the Times.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Not the Times, something called Special to the Times.
Special to the Times.
That's the retarded section.
Anyway, you've probably...
Page is covered in plastic. When you drool on it, you can just wipe it off.
Yes, it's a paper / wee-wee trainer. Give it to the dumbbell running around your apartment.
Oh, by the way, Codename The Cleaner got 4% positive reviews from Rotten Tomatoes. This is very good, E-Rock. I got to give you credit on this. His last movie, The Honeymooners, Cedric the Entertainer, got 14% positive review.
Oh.
So 2 movies, he's up to 18% positive reviews out of a possible 200%.
Bombing more.
I'm going to say, how about movies like, whatchamacallit, The Barbecue? Or he's done some bad movies, man.
Yeah. Well, we've all heard the trailer. We've seen the trailer, but we were listening during the break, and we got to play it now. This is so hacky.
I couldn't look at, Than was kind of like standing over in my peripheral vision, and I couldn't look at him.
He was laughing and thinking it was great.
It's one of those things where you get embarrassed, to be in the situation. And this is one of those that even if you're alone at home, you'll get, embarrassed. Ugh. Don't look at me. I don't want to have that feeling.
Like when the Billy Crystal.
Can you dig it?
I knew that
you could.
People don't want to make eye contact. It's like being awake. Nobody wants to make eye contact because you don't want to realize the gravity of the situation.
Yeah.
When there's something completely unfunny happening, you just don't want to look at other people. It's like, all right, this will go away.
It's like, oh,
this will go away soon.
They're trying to be funny. It's not working. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Everybody thought Jake Rogers was an ordinary guy.
Did we?
Until the day he woke up. With no clue what happened.
I woke up next to a dead FBI agent.
What is your name? No chance for survival.
I'll go down.
And no idea who he is.
I am Special Ops.
Try Special Mops. You're a janitor.
Can you dig that? I do that you could.
Oh, a playoff spin. Oh.
It's out Friday wide.
That
Roland.
is a politically correct woman joke.
Yep.
Right there. That's a politically correct woman joke.
Yeah.
Women like edgy stuff, though.
I'm talking in Hollywood.
In Hollywood-wise?
Sometimes they like edgy stuff. The majority of them, though.
An axe.
That's the type of stuff. Exactly. Exactly. That's the type of stuff a lot of them write.
Wow. Instead of special ops, he's special mop or?
Special mops.
Wow.
Because he's a janitor.
A janitor, I get it. Now it's
You're
funny.
a janitor. Room raider.
How do you solve a murder? I'm some kind of Black Rambo.
Yes, you are.
And you know what the joke is?
I almost hit my teeth on the microphone.
Of course. Now that would be the joke if it wasn't a good-natured movie.
That's right.
Like the one reviewer said. Of course, some kind of Black Rambo. That joke's been made for years.
That's true.
We all know it's.
Of course.
Okay, Blambo.
When the only
Excuse me.
It's not Blambo.
Another woman joke.
Yeah.
Who is that? Was that Lucy Liu? Was that Lucy Liu? She's funny.
She cracks me up.
Oh, the Asians. Hilarious. Hilarious, people.
Oh.
God almighty. Stop it. I've never seen a funny Asian woman in my life. And that might not have even been her that said it.
Okay, Blambo.
How about Nambo? If you're not going to go with Sambo, how about Nambo? Or Cambo? Or Spambo? Or Gigambo? A million of them. Blambo.
Blambo. That's not the joke.
No, of course.
When the only witness has lost his mind. I'm undercover.
You're Dutch.
You have never heard of Dutch chocolate? Ricola. New line.
Okay, terrific.
How'd you like to mow my lawn, huh?
Oh.
He did not say that.
Oh, that's...
Oh.
Of Dutch chocolate? Ricola. New Line Cinema presents in association with Film Engine.
Tell me about Jake Rogers.
So you gonna shoot me? That's what I've been waiting on. If I die, I'm Tupac. If I live, I'm 50 Cent. Shoot me in my side, like right here. You like shooting a piece of fat off.
Cedric the Entertainer, Lucy Liu, and Nicolette Sheridan.
I can't believe you don't remember your own wife.
Married? To a white woman? Am I Lionel Richie?
Codename The Cleaner.
There's some serious super spy stuff going on. You giving me a signal?
Maybe. You hot bun 69?
What?
I'm sweaty and ready from the chat room.
Oh, hell no.
What's all those sounds?
Guy.
I'm sorry, what was all those sounds like? After every weak line, it's like...
That's what they do in the movie trailer.
Are you ready for Freddy?
They sweeten it.
Frankus.
Frankus. That's how a lute song should end. And I, Frankus.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, he is...
Oh, my God.
How long is he going to be able to call himself the Entertainer when he hasn't done it? It's like Wesley the Smart.
Wow.
Just doesn't fit.
Next year's going to have to be Cedric the Guy. Or how about Cedric the Rich?
Yeah, well, that he is.
Wow.
Unfortunately. Wait a minute. Hold it, Jim. How about Jimmy the Obvious?
Yeah, you're right. Jimmy the Bomb. Oof.
All right, well,
believe me, Cedric the something.
Yeah, that's just god awful. All right, Down syndrome karaoke, new heroes catching babies from the sky, and kids imitating Saddam's execution.
Yeah,
all funny.
So we got a lot of laughs coming up.
And we got Louis C.K. stopping by again today.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's got Caroline dates. I highly recommend you go see Louis C.K. at Caroline's in New York City here. If
I
you're in
don't
the area.
know. He uses some very salty language.
212-757-4100 for tickets to see Louis C.K. More with the Opie and Anthony Show in just a bit.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
The Opie and Anthony virus.
You're infected.
Fuck you! Fuck you! It's the Opie and Anthony FU line. When you feel like telling someone to fuck off and you don't want to do it to their face, call 866-FU line 1. That's 866-FU line 1 and give them a healthy, hearty fuck you. Call today.
Fuck you!
Fuck.
Fuck off! Fuck you, you fuck, 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 fuck.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. The ONA virus spreading across America. What?
I didn't know we were back on the radio. I was chit-chatting.
With Louis C.K., who's going to be at Caroline's all weekend long here in New York City. Anthony's going.
I'm of course planning well in advance. I'm texting during the break on, okay, how many? Oh, I'm the worst. I can't just make plans like in advance. Tonight, I'm like, yeah, get me in.
Yeah, I want to go tonight, too.
How about a mic for Louis?
How about a mic for Lou, please?
Why
Lou's
not?
talking.
I'm trying. How about that mic?
Why would it work?
Wait, that mic's not working either?
Why
All right, how
would
about
it?
this mic?
This is
Try that.
very professional.
There you go.
It seems like the quality of the show is on the lower side.
Yeah,
Wait, no, it's that mic that works, the green one. Okay. Yeah, get rid of the yellow one. All right, we got Louis C.K. Okay.
I still hear nothing, by the way.
He doesn't have headphones, but you're on the radio, so.
I'm on, okay.
Let's say hi to Jen in Maine. Our phone number is 1-866-313-FREE. Jen, what's up?
Hey, guys. You know, yesterday you made a comment that moms don't listen to you guys in the morning. Well, I have 2 kids, and I listen to you guys every single morning. You guys make my day a hell of a lot better than it would be with any of the other radio stations. So,
well, I got to tell you, very surprised that moms listen to the Opie and Anthony Show. What do you like about the Opie and Anthony Show there, Jen, in Maine?
Well, because you guys...
Oh, boy.
What did she say? What happened? Did she get cut off, or she just...
Something seems to have happened to the phone.
Yeah, maybe she'll call back.
Difficulty.
Because we really need the answer to that question.
Call back, sweetie. There was some kind of...
Why isn't your mic
Why
working?
isn't Jimmy's mic on?
Because probably when you were trying to get Lou's fixed, you probably inadvertently hit mine trying to...
You were fiddling.
Will you stop fiddling over there?
I was fiddling.
I was fiddling trying to get Louis on the radio, and I turned you off by accident.
There's a whole bunch of little buttons there to push, and you were fiddling with them.
I went into panic mode. Saddam, his execution is hanging.
Yeah, everyone's seen it, except the president, of course.
He hasn't seen it.
He said, I haven't seen it. Yeah. And his press secretary said, the president's looking forward in Iraq. Not bad.
He has masturbated to it several times.
He absolutely.
That's the whole point of the thing. The guy tried to kill his dad.
Yep.
And now he's, right now, masturbating to that video.
He has seen it. He has seen He hasn't seen the shaky camera phone version that we've seen.
I think he took the camera phone.
That is.
I think that was him holding up his Nokia.
It was actually
awesome.
It was actually Hepburn. She thought it was Norman being hung for not bringing back enough blueberries. That shaky, awful,
horrible. And the guy went to jail for that.
Good.
Do you know how many people have had shaky hands since Katharine Hepburn? You're really going to go for Katharine Hepburn?
Well, I'll tell you why I used her.
There's been Muhammad Ali, Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox, right. That was the first one I did.
You went with him yesterday.
You always go backwards with him.
Yeah.
Well, Ali's whole body isn't shaking. It's just his head. Oh, no, his body, too.
No, his body.
Nah, he's just a mess.
Maybe you could say he was taking it standing on a paint shaker. Take the human factor out of the whole thing.
And then you could pick anyone you want.
And that would just be silly.
Well, I could have said Michael J. Fox was holding Muhammad Ali's feet and he was holding but then again, they would have balanced each other out and it would have been a perfectly steady picture.
Still.
That's right.
Hey, this is terrific. We got Christina from New York. Christina?
Oh.
Yep. Hi.
Welcome aboard.
Hi, Christina. How are you?
Good.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm just calling to let you know that I listen also. I'm a mom.
Oh, another mom that listens to the show. Boy, we don't get a lot of these. I'm very surprised, Christina.
Are you really?
Yeah,
very
because
happy.
The show isn't really. We don't gear it towards your what they call demographic of the mom. But it's interesting. I'd like to know what you like about the show.
I have no...
What is
Stupid phones.
Hello? Wow.
Corinne in New York, what's up?
Hi, how are you guys?
Pretty good, Corinne. What's going on?
I'm good. I'm a mom. I listen to you guys too.
Another mom listening to the show.
And I can tell you exactly what I like about it.
All right.
What do you like about it?
I like the...
Come on. Stop, please.
Come on, you bitches got to wake up.
Trusting, wonderful moms.
Smell the coffee after you make it for your men. Wake up and smell the coffee.
Speaking of women, down there in Washington with the gavel.
They are making such a to-do out of this whole thing. Well, we got
really
up first.
no way to like seize that power to go like, I did it.
I know. You're the Speaker of the House.
Oh, there she is on TV right now. Yeah, if you're going to be the gavel person, you need to use the gavel like a hammer.
Yeah.
Like you really need to show some.
Yeah.
Hey.
Order.
How'd she do it?
She looked like she sprained her wrist.
Dude, it was the worst thing. First of all, she's got all her grandkids up there with her.
Just act like the Speaker of the House.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Don't act like a woman Speaker of the House.
That's right. You should be cleaner of the house. Scrubber of the toilet.
How many moms still listening?
I remember
they might show... Well, that's a man.
No, that was a man doing it.
You can tell, even though they just showed the gavel.
I want to see her gavel.
Yeah, you got to see her gavel. It's hilarious.
You know what? The liberal media isn't going to show it because she looks weak. Madam Speaker.
Here we go.
Speaker.
Here we go. Watch.
Here it is. Come on. Come on. I want to see. I haven't seen her stupid gaveling.
I've been telling Anthony about this all morning. You got to see the gavel.
She says it's a moment for all the children. Yeah. Look at all the children.
I hate her.
Oh, my God.
Come on. We got a radio show to do. Just show the gavel.
Buzz through that gavel handle with those teeth of hers. That's a Bieber joke. Thanks.
Let's
make another one, but
let's go to Ann on Long Island. Ann?
Yes, hi, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Ann. How are you?
I'm doing great. I listen to your show all the time. My husband says you guys suck, but you guys are great.
Wow, your husband doesn't like us, but you do. Now, that's the opposite of what we usually get.
Black woman.
A lot of times, it's the guy that likes us, and the woman doesn't, Ann.
Ann?
Her phone was cracking.
Yeah,
Call back, Ann.
All right, Paula in Connecticut.
Hello.
Hey, Paula, how are you?
I'm wonderful. I love your show.
How is it so many women are liking the show when we kind of say some nasty things that a lot of women might not like? I'm very surprised, Paula. What do you like about the program?
Funny every time.
Marion in Connecticut.
Funny every time.
Hi, Marion.
Hey, Marion.
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, thanks.
A little nervous to be on the radio?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you? Great answer.
A little nervous, right?
A little bit, maybe.
You're a mother?
I just wanted to tell you why I like the show.
Wait, you're a mother. How many kids do you have?
3.
Very cool.
And how did you discover the Opie and Anthony show?
My boyfriend listens to it.
Cool.
And what do you, Marion, like about the Opie and Anthony show?
She hung up. All right, they're on to us after 18 times. They're uniting against us now.
Yes.
Yeah, Madam Speaker is just be the Speaker of the House.
No.
Don't be a woman Speaker of the House. Be the Speaker of the House.
I remember when Ann Richards, the governor of Texas who died of being old and gross looking, I saw her making some speech, and somebody asked her, how come you don't talk about women's issues? And she said, you know what is a woman's issue? National defense is a woman's issue. And the economy is a woman's issue. Why? Just because we menstruate, that's all we get to talk about? And she yelled at the guy. And that was great. Good. But that's what they should do, not be like, I did it and I'm a lady. Yeah. Isn't that just like she's saying, isn't this crazy? Isn't this weird?
She said after over 200 years, and everyone starts clapping.
How bizarre is this?
It's like we didn't let them out of cages yesterday.
She said she broke through the marble ceiling.
Yeah, because it's a marble
a lot tougher than the glass. See, you can get through glass fast, but marble, it's going to take...
I hope she breaks through the AIDS ceiling. Whatever that means. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure if you broke through.
Breaks the AIDS ceiling.
That's what Robert Reed's real estate agent was pitching.
Oh, it's made out of onion paper so their bodies don't crumple when they hit it.
Let's say hi to Catherine in New Jersey. Catherine, we're talking about women's issues here. What's going on?
Nothing much. I just wanted to call and say I've been listening to you guys basically since Mayor Menino passed away, and I know better, so I'll hang up on myself.
Oh, Mayor Menino, the guy from
Oh, yeah, the Boston thing. All right.
Yeah, we killed him years ago.
All right.
He got better. He's all better now.
He's fine. All right, so we're moving on here. So the Saddam execution, that's where we were at.
Yeah, talking about the execution, of course, everyone saw it on the Internet. The entire hanging through the little camera phone. But there was also the state film version, which made the news.
Right.
And the news showed right up to the point where the door opened up. They the noose around the neck, the whole thing. And apparently, couple of the children now have hung themselves
because of
copying what they saw on the news.
Here's the key. Copying what they saw on the news.
On the news.
Lil Sergio was found dead Sunday in his apartment bedroom in the Houston area. Pellico's mother told police he had previously watched a news report on Saddam's death. It appears to be accidental. Our gut reaction was he was experimenting. How old was this young boy?
10.
10 years old. Julio Gustavo, Sergio's uncle, said the boy was unhappy. It's the opposite, and curious child. He said Sergio had watched TV news with his uncle on Saturday and asked the uncle about Saddam's death. His uncle told him it was because Saddam was real bad. Sergio, said okay, and that was it.
Me too.
Police said the boy had tied a slip knot around his neck while on a bunk bed, and I guess accidentally killed himself.
Yeah, well.
Supposedly he was upset about not getting a Christmas gift from his father, but they don't believe the boy intentionally killed himself.
No. Children, a clinical psychologist, of course, from California, said children Sergio's age mimic risky behaviors they see on TV.
Sure.
Such as wrestling or extreme sports, which is what they do. Kids, before there was wrestling on TV, young children would wrestle around. It's what they do. Mm-hmm. Hanging themselves, though? I don't think it's just something they do on a whim.
How old was the kid?
10.
So he maybe was already doing that autoerotic
just absolutely was I thinking of that.
You think?
Yes.
That's a little young.
Maybe he was a fan of Brooke Shields' TV show. Wait, is that the guy that did that, or was it the musician? He hung himself. I don't know if it was that way.
10 years old, it's 5th grade?
You're all angry with yourself.
I know.
10?
I was already getting angry, weird boners at 10 years old. Just wrong boners.
Yeah, at 10? Yeah.
I don't think I knew what to do with them yet, but hanging myself probably would have felt good.
Yeah, they come at the wrong time. Like, you don't know why, but all of a sudden there's McGarrett on TV, and you're like, well, he's arresting someone.
But there's something interesting here. He saw this on the news and then went and hung himself. And
Where's the outrage?
Where's the outrage is what we're getting
Where's
at.
the outrage for the news? If there's violent video games and someone gets shot, they blame it on the video games, regardless if there's a connection or not. Here is a direct connection between this kid being upset, watching a man getting a noose put around his neck on the news, and then he hangs himself. Mm-hmm. Where's the outrage that news programs should stop showing stuff like this?
Well,
if it was a TV show,
they'll leave the news alone, of course.
The news has
shut down the news.
Carte blanche to do whatever they want, but if it's put in the guise of entertainment or video games, you got to yank it out of the hands of children.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, the kid asked his uncle, why did they do that? And he said, because he's a bad kid. And he must feel that he's a bad kid.
Yeah.
And he did it because he's bad, so maybe he should have hung himself.
Maybe it all worked out in the end.
Maybe he deserved it.
You bad little boy.
Maybe he dressed a certain way and provoked the uncle.
Your son is attempting to bring an outside party into this situation.
And that was one of two.
Yeah, there was a follow-up.
Well, the girl in India, 15-year-old girl from eastern India, she hung herself in response to the execution. She said they had hanged a patriot. We didn't take her seriously when she told us that she wanted to feel the pain Saddam did during the execution.
Didn't take her seriously?
No.
I want to feel the pain. She became extremely depressed after watching Saddam's execution on television. She kept watching the scene over and over again and didn't take food on Saturday and Sunday to protest the hanging, and then says she wants to feel the pain, but the parents are just like,
this will pass.
No, the parents were too busy.
Hello, my name is Mike from Dell Service. How can I help you?
Your name isn't Mike. Stop it. You're not in Houston either.
Hello, my name is Billy. You've called for service on your computer?
Billy?
Billy.
That's right, Billy.
My name is Billy. Hold on a minute.
You're not Billy. Use your real name. It's deception right from the start.
Absolutely.
And there's always like a 15-second delay between you talking and...
Of course, it's got to cross the Atlantic and the Indian Ocean. The Pacific?
Patterson.
I don't know. Close enough.
I don't know. It's over the North Pole.
When will Dell realize it's stop using foreign people? I made a call to Mac recently, and you know what? It was a lovely American.
You get a big fat nerd. You get a big fat, smelly nerd.
I like geeky people like that just know. You talk, you go, yeah, I'm having a problem. I'm getting this error, number 685 on an executable. Dude. All right, hold on. Is it fixed? Yeah. Of course it is.
So there you go, 2 hangings.
I sit there going with a guy with a flow chart. Is the computer plugged in? Did you push the on switch? Is your coffee cup holder out or in? Nothing better than the old CD-ROM coffee cup holder gag. Or the foot pedal. There's another favorite. What do I use the foot pedal for? That is a mouse.
Let's go to Betsy in Jersey. Betsy.
Hey,
You,
guys.
me, Betsy.
Betsy.
I love this show. I cannot start my day without breaking a rib from Jimmy. Jimmy, I love you.
Oh, thank you, Bets.
I think this kid, okay, is being done a disservice because he doesn't have a proper virus by listening with his mother.
What kid?
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
Now uncomfortable laugh.
Yeah, and
hang up.
The hang up.
She hung up on her own.
Goodbye.
Oh, Betsy.
All right.
Betsy.
See.
The one who likes me is a dope.
Betsy.
Let's go to Emmy.
Judgment, Betsy.
Yeah, think it out.
Yeah.
Is Emmy a new name or an old name?
Emmy?
Yeah, is Emmy old school or is
I
this
think
like
it's-
one of the newer names out there?
It's one of those coming back around ones.
Yeah. Emmy,
Hey.
what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing? I just want to say that I love you guys, and I love you guys because when you talk about women, you ask us what we think. So right there, I think that you guys
When the hell did we ever ask you what you think?
Exactly, but you're doing it now. So, and as a lesbian in Boston and listening to you guys and listening to you guys talk about feminine issues and stuff like that, that's pretty cool. So you guys should pat yourself on the back.
Feminine issues?
Feminine issues.
Is Emmy short for retarded? I don't remember that being...
We always cover all the hard-hitting feminine issues. We
and
just
that's why I
bash
love
the
you
new
guys.
Speaker of the House.
Well, let's ask Emmy, what are some of the hardcore feminine issues these days?
Well, I think I said feminist, but that's cool. I think some of the biggest issues right now, especially with that Speaker of the House thing, if you're going to be a lady, it's not enough to be a lady. You need to have presence. You need to come correct. You can't just sit there with a limp gavel and expect anybody to listen to you just because you're a woman. So you need to earn your respect.
Yeah.
Well, I don't...
You don't agree?
You know what would have been great if she would have just used a strap-on gavel. And she could have just moved her hips a little and just dunk, dunk, dunk. Come to order, everybody.
I'm waiting for the YouTube video where they take her with the gavel and replace it with some kind of marital aid. Marital aid, excuse me.
Marital aid in her hand instead of the gavel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't know why women listen to you, but we do. We love it. What can we say? So thanks, guys. We'll see you for a while. You rock. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
That's why we don't take a lot of calls
From women.
from chippies,
From
Gals.
chicks, broads.
Dames.
Yeah.
Holes.
cum collectors.
Oh, hey, I don't think some of the audience heard that, Opie.
But like, as if the guys that call this show are such geniuses.
Oh, I know.
Like the guys that call here are just fantastic.
Believe me.
It's amazing the free service you're getting from those people.
We know.
All right, we're going to regroup. Louis C.K. in studio, Caroline's all weekend long here in New York City. A bunch of us are going tonight and tomorrow. So
Great, good.
Tickets going fast, 212-757-4100. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Call the Opie and Anthony Show right now. 866-313-FREE.
Oh, and hey, who's this?
It's Opie and Anthony!
What do you got for the show?
Nothing!
So, why'd you call?
Salami!
If you have a point that's relevant to the topic at hand, call the Opie and Anthony Show at 866-313-FREE.
Hello?
Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A Uncut and Live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show!
The virus is spreading.
We're hanging with Louis C.K. on the Opie and Anthony Show, talking about computers during the break.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting story. Louis was telling us, you got to redo the story now, unfortunately, for about 1.5 million, 2 million people. But basically, Louis was talking about how he found a computer just laying on the sidewalk here in New York City.
Yeah, I was walking down the street and I saw a computer next to someone's garbage can.
Where were you going?
Where was I going?
Yeah. People who ask like completely impertinent questions.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we go home. And I found this computer and I just picked it up, took it home, and I kind of like mechanical stuff and fixing things. So I took it home and I plugged it into my monitor. I just
this is everyone's worst.
Yeah.
This is everyone's worst fear, by the way. You throw a computer out, maybe right next to the garbage or on the sidewalk, and you're like, who really is going to take my old computer and get into it? But Louis actually did
stupid
this.
People that don't know would do this.
So I plugged it in and got it charged up and just started looking through this guy's whole life. This dude read his emails and
he didn't erase anything. He just it was all right out there.
The thing is that it was broken. The power cord was broken, but it was a standard power cord. It was the same as every computer.
It's like every computer runs on the same power
cord.
That's all that was wrong with this computer?
That's all that was
except
wrong with
maybe
it.
being outdated or whatever?
Yeah, it was pretty outdated, old thing, but it worked, and I got it charged up and read all his whole life. And basically, I know everything about this guy. I didn't remember his name. Otherwise, I'd happily tell you.
Right here on the air.
He was a gay guy from somewhere outside of Buffalo, estranged from his parents because they didn't like that he was gay. His father didn't speak to him anymore.
Did production on a radio program.
Wait, how did you know that from emails? Dear faggot.
Well, there was some friend of his father's who he wrote to try to get to his dad. Like, please ask my dad to call me. And,
so he was estranged from his father for being a gay gentleman.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then he was writing plays. He was here trying to write plays.
Wow,
yeah. And I read the plays.
In between interior decorating?
They're awful plays. Awful.
You got to read his plays.
I read one of his plays.
God, you had
really awful.
a lot of time on your hands.
I did. And it's before I had kids. You can't do that.
It was a bad play?
Terrible. And then what happened was he started getting depressed and into credit trouble. He became, he had a problem using credit cards too much. He'd go to Neiman Marcus and spend all his, or whatever it is, Barney's. And then he went home to his parents' house and stole their retirement fund money and used it to pay his credit card bills and ruined his father. And his father, who was retired, had to come out of retirement and go back to work.
His gay son,
so that's really
that
the
he was
father's
estranged.
story, yeah.
The poor father.
His gay son ruined his life.
Had to go back to work.
At the age of 70. He had to go punch in at
came out
Walmart.
of the closet. His father had to come out of the retirement. What an awful life.
But I learned all of that by finding this guy's computer.
Just some guy's computer on the side of the road, yeah. People are more savvy now, though, I think, to make sure they don't just leave that out. I usually pull the hard drive if I throw away my computer. I pull the hard drive, but then I just leave it laying around. Like, I don't destroy it. I really don't have anything on there I got to worry about.
Right.
That I know of, and I pretty much know everything that's on there.
Yeah.
I love the people that are like, I don't know, it must have gotten mailed to me, and I got, shut up. You know what's on there.
Yep.
But I never put them out on the street. So I got a few. Eventually, either the bandsaw or a drill press or something like that, you got to shred that hard drive.
You got to kill it
if you want to just get rid of all the info. And for the most part, it's not from porno or anything. It's I got passwords, bank account information, things like that you don't want.
I've never seen Jimmy concentrate more than when we talk about how you could erase all your.
How do you get rid of that stuff? I really want to know.
To be honest with you, there's nothing on my computer that's that terrible. I mean, I have a lot of porn. But I mean, I'd show if you don't mind to see what a dog can do.
Yeah,
I actually like the fact you can grab stuff because my photos are really like, I can't picture ever losing my photographs. Like I have hundreds of them.
Yeah,
I would love to know you can always get that back if you ever screw up, which is good. I'm obsessed with.
You can always do it until you actually need to. You call some place that's called like We Can Get Anything Back Doctor. And then they'll say, "Oh, did you press delete?" Yeah, no, it's gone.
Oh, did you press delete?
Not even
something so simple. Yeah, what'd you do? You had it unplugged for a minute? Nah, you're done. You're sunk. It's completely wiped clean. Use it as a doorstop.
I always save my stuff because I actually want to go back into my old Toshiba and look at my childlike writings from like 1994, 1995.
I found pictures from when me and Opie went to Turks and Caicos. And
with Sam Adams.
Yeah, and I had borrowed a laptop from a company that we plugged and gave all kinds of plugs to, and they made me give it back. Wouldn't even toss it to me for nothing.
And you did?
But borrowed this laptop. I had this huge digital camera that I bought. It was this giant thing.
Those things, yeah.
Yeah, it was giant. It was just you could take like 5 pictures on it. It's horrible. But we were in Turks and Caicos, and I was able to take pictures and send them and pop them up online, and people, fans of the show, were able to see it. It now sounds ridiculous, but back then that was huge.
That was like cutting edge.
We were in the Caribbean sending pictures of our trip to our listeners so they could look at it on a website. But I found some of them hysterical. We were constantly drunk, smoking Cuban cigars, and burnt to a crisp.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What about us like sneaking around trying to get pictures of topless girls?
Topless girls on the beach, got that one.
Yeah, because down there, it's a lot of Europeans. They're just very comfortable without their tops on. So we're like in the brush and like sneaking around palm trees trying to get pictures so we can send them back to Boston to our listeners.
There was one picture. It made me so goddamn sad. So sad. Not the nostalgia part. That was nice. The relationship with Sam Adams and stuff. It was that huge canopy opening up over my ex-wife as she skydove. She went skydiving. You know what? And I took a picture of her coming down, and that big parachute opened over her head. It's depressing.
I got to be honest. That was my first clue that Anthony was not really happy with his marriage, because I was on the beach with Anthony. I remember it like it was yesterday. We're both watching. We see her jump out of the plane.
We're all like, hey, there's the plane.
For a little bit.
High.
And I could just feel Anthony by my side going, don't open, don't open, don't open.
I'm just thinking.
I'm like, oh my God, he's serious.
I'm thinking to myself, like, as she's free falling, I'm thinking, could I do a show tomorrow without like people thinking I'm really an ass?
Of course, your mind goes there.
Yeah.
I don't even want to blink. I just want to keep living.
It's like,
No, everybody, no matter how, even happily married men, no matter how happy you are, and women probably, you would love a clean slate. You would love it to end. Even the greatest marriage, both people want it over. And would love to, and and all of this, everyone fantasizes about their spouse dying. Everybody does, I swear it. It's just, it feels too natural to me to be some distance me.
This can't just be me.
Yeah, because it's not only just like the new life I'll have, but also the fantasy of everyone paying attention to me when she's dead. Oh, you must feel awful. Like, just like getting
the attention thing?
From being a widower. And,
you're digging on that, like
awesome,
shaking your hand with both hands. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, all of that.
You sitting there, yeah.
People kill their kids too for that attention.
Of course, yeah.
I know this is really sick to bring it up, but the whole 9/11 thing. You think there are people that were actually kind of happy?
Not every couple was happily married, of course. Happens in everything.
But you think some of these people are like, oh my, you gotta be kidding me.
Totally.
In the middle of one of those divorces where you wanted to reach across the table and claw your ex's face off with your bare hands.
If you could go back and research and find out anybody who lost a spouse in 9/11 and who is now converted to Islam, probably.
Yeah.
Was really happy. Thank you, Osama. Thank you. Thank you.
You got to think they were looking at the coverage that day a little differently.
Yeah, exactly. I was in California when 9/11 happened, and in L.A., and my wife called me at 6 a.m. to tell me what happened. And before my wife and I were married, I had some bad behavior episodes that came back to haunt me. Things happen. I don't want to talk about it, but I still want to tell this funny story, so I got to at least divulge that much. A little preface, yeah. So 9/11, she called me, and she's just upset, and she can't speak. I'm like, first of all, 6 a.m. I'm like, hello, and she's like,
it's gonna be a problem.
I'm like, what's the matter? I can't say. And I'm like, fuck. Sorry. Did she find an old receipt from when we were dating and stuff happened? And then she says, turn on the TV, and I turn it on, and I see the two buildings on fire, and I'm like, awesome.
Oh, thank God it wasn't.
You were relieved. Thank God. It's just thousands dead and the nation under attack.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't a credit card receipt for a phone sex bill. That's where my head was. I thought it was a phone sex bill.
Wow. Hey, there's a story hitting here. A kid finds porno instead of Madden 07.
Oh, really?
This dumb thing that pops up every
lucky little devil.
Well, imagine if your kid opens up a popular video game only to find out pornography is on it. That's exactly what happened to a 14-year-old boy in Layton, and now his parents are fighting mad. They're trying to find out who is responsible for this.
It's 14.
I mean, totally shocked. It's very triple X-rated.
Linda Mahoney is talking about what her son Colton viewed on Christmas Day. That's when he put the Madden NFL 07 game in his new Xbox 360 console.
I said, this is really not Madden, and I was shocked.
Well,
this is really
not Madden. That is a tight end. And
he's going for the reach around.
But there's no football in sight.
These 5 penises in one mouth have nothing to do with John Madden. None of those penises are John Madden's. Not one of them.
It's going to be a fun little dump report today.
Now here's the guy that always likes to wait to be last so he can eat the cracker. I really wish I was Frank Caliendo right now.
You need a big fat throat to pull that off.
Yeah.
You do.
All right.
I said, this is really not Madden, and I was shocked to see what it was. And
shocked to see what came up on the screen.
Can we go back and hear that guy?
And I was really shocked to see what it was. Shocked.
Punch in. He's talking to his editor. Punch in after she says shocked, and I'll echo it and say,
I'll say shocked.
What phonies these? The media should all just be executed.
I said, this is really not Madden, and I was shocked to see what it was. And
shocked to see what came up on the screen when he popped in the game. A graphic warning what follows shouldn't be distributed to minors. He probably didn't know Major League Smut was just seconds away. And then a quick snippet of that nasty material flashed on the screen.
A quick snippet.
He probably didn't know, and like Louis said,
unless he read the warning that I just described.
Warning. He was shocked at the warning that lasted 5 minutes and said, please, kids, don't watch. This is hardcore pornography.
Pornography.
Is that Mike Taibbi or Taibbi?
Oh, I don't know. Some hack.
They all sound alike.
Yes. Shocked.
Who talks like that?
Right when I saw it, I figured that something was wrong, and I knew it was bad.
So she saw the warning, and she blew it off.
Is that a she or a young he?
That's the mom. No, that's the mom. Right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
When she first started talking, I thought it was the kid.
What is it?
That's the kid now?
It is.
But the mom sounded like that to begin the clip before.
He's a changing boy.
Is it
he's
a boy?
Getting hairs and everything.
Little faggot.
That's the. Hold on.
He's shocked. I was shocked.
The mother was.
I
the
wanted
first
to play Madden.
The mother was the first clip that sounded a lot like the son.
Yeah, this is the son who
all right, now we're
was trying to play a game.
All right.
Right when I saw it, I figured that something was wrong, and I knew it was bad.
So he ran and immediately called his parent.
He's running from the porno. He ran to the bathroom, maybe.
Did he run up into the apple tree like I did?
How old is he?
He's 14.
He's 14.
14.
And he ran to tell his parents? What a dork.
I'd be working it like a Wii controller. I swear to God.
Watching the wrong video. He should have hung himself last night, like that little kid.
When you learn about sex for the first time, it could be a scary thing.
Sure.
I ran up into an apple tree. I wouldn't come down for almost a day.
Is that true?
I swear to God.
Like you ran up into an apple tree?
Doesn't that sound like Pa Ingalls had to talk him down?
Really, I've told the story many times, but I went to grammar school one day. I think it was around 6th grade, and all of a sudden it was the day they separate everybody, girls over here, guys over here, and then we all march into the gym and the big doors in the middle, and then they show the film.
Right.
Not the film.
And then they ended it by saying, we informed your parents that you saw the film today, and that if you have any questions, you might want to discuss the film with your parents. That freaked me out so much. I ran home and I ran up into an apple tree, and my dad's down below telling me to come on down. It's okay. It's okay. We
talking
can
you
discuss
down.
this. And I'm like, I was just too young to really want to deal with that crap.
That is so odd.
Like a Billie Holiday song, you're a complete fruit.
Wow.
What were they showing? Hardcore pornography? Opie was shocked.
It was about, whiskers growing and other things growing.
Was your body
hair
changing?
Huh? Oh, yeah. It was that whole thing. I was like, I don't want to deal with this, man.
Wow. Was it the reality that this was happening to you, or was you freaked out by just the visual of it, or was it more
I wasn't
mental?
freaked out by the visual. I thought all that was cool, but I just didn't want to deal with it with my, especially with my parents.
No, you don't want to do that.
That is a weird thing, especially the way you described it. They say, we have informed your parents.
Yeah, because now you're going home going, oh,
Now you're
great.
in trouble.
Your parents know.
Your parents all know about
you
this.
saw dirty film.
It's like they know this stuff goes on, too?
My parents were proud of my body changing, and every day they'd confront me with a ruler, and we'd all laugh.
I learned nothing from my parents as far as sex goes, and early on, I like elementary school type stuff, talking in the playground with your friends and stuff, and you learn things and you get things wrong. Like I thought you needed a condom in order to get a girl pregnant. I thought the condom had something on it.
Had the special treat?
Yeah, like that's what you used.
The special recipe?
Yeah.
You know what I thought? All the pieces that I had got little pieces of information culminated in this to me. That when you have sex, one of your balls comes out through the tip of your penis. And you have to, and then she bleeds. Like you do it, she bleeds. I know that women bleed, and that it comes from your bag.
Wow, it's
so one
so
of your
funny.
testicles comes. You have to force it out that little hole.
Right.
Yeah. She bleeds. Everybody's screaming. And
It
you
looks
only
like the
you do
scene
it
from
twice.
Alien.
And you only do it twice.
You can only do it twice.
You know what?
It's over.
We can't even clean that up for a radio. That's for XM today, man. That is really funny.
Let's
That
just
is
sum it
really
up.
funny.
Growing up, Lou was an idiot.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that is how you learn things, because you kind of remember what was wrong with it. Like I also thought that you had to be a man and a woman in order to have a baby could not be face to face. I thought
God.
Yeah, I thought you had to be looking at the back
Same
of a
direction.
girl's head.
You had to face the same direction.
Yeah. I thought that's what it. Up until last week, as a matter of fact,
That's when you found
that was
out.
the excuse I used.
What kind of dopes were you guys? My first pornographic...
I'm talking like second grade.
Me too! My first pornographic picture, let's just say, was two gentlemen and a young lady all getting to know each other.
Really?
And I knew from maybe the age of 7 on exactly what you had to do to get a girl pregnant. I didn't know the inner workings of the body, but I knew.
Yeah, so I didn't know inner workings, but I also didn't know locations of vital places that things had to go on. The one thing I do remember is in kindergarten. This was before even first grade. I guess I was an ass man or something, because there was a girl down the street from me that I used to go over, and we used to go to the shed behind her house, and she would show me her hiney.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
She would like just pull her pants down and show me her backside.
How old?
Kindergarten.
Yeah, that's like hardcore.
She was. How old were you?
Kindergarten.
Oh yeah. Well, again, this was very recently.
I showed
I gotta wipe that hard drive clear.
I showed my privates to a retarded girl down the street. When I was in
you awful
3rd grade, I was like, she won't tell anybody. I was just dying to flash somebody, and so I ran into her on the way to school.
Oh, is that great?
And I just pulled it out.
You're horrible.
Wow. She just looked at it confused.
Of course.
She said, I
like
love
she
you.
looks at everything. I love you.
That is really funny.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Cute ending. I married the girl.
Her dirty hands.
Oh.
Well, should we take a break, then continue with the... Yeah, we'll take a break, and then we'll continue with the Madden 07 with this kid.
Oh, right.
And
That's
the
where we
porno
were.
that he found.
What a dork this kid is. He ran to tell his mother and father.
That kid's awful. I hate him.
How do you not hate him?
I was... With the apple tree, though, I was just avoiding the conversation. I didn't want to deal with that. I didn't want to have a conversation about sex with my dad.
Of course.
This kid's 14. At 14, if I was walking through the woods and found that secret stash of somebody's porno mags, you go through them. You know,
14,
you use
I was
them.
smoking pot at 14. And
Right.
cigarettes liberally. I had Marlboros on me anytime. You could have bummed a cigarette from me.
Little thug.
I'd seen every kind of porn. Little idiot.
I just picture you looking like one of the little rascals, like Butch,
Exactly.
the tough guy.
Exactly.
In honor of this story with Madden 07, we got to find a little bit we play from time to time. I'm sure San Francisco will dump out, but the rest of the country will enjoy this. It's the Opie and Anthony Show with Louis C.K. today.
Gay Channel.
What is it?
It's the 2nd annual male group orgy competition.
And he hits the hole right after Jesse opens it up.
With your hosts, John Madden and Pat Summerall.
And then everyone's kind of slopping around down there and grunting and groaning. And, you get mud and stuff flying and gang tackles and scrums and quagmires.
No femmes, fats, or harries, just the hunkiest gay studs and wild group action competition.
Like to pack that guy around, too.
Don't get carried away, John.
There was all kinds of stuff flying around there.
It's male group sex to die for, as described by the best play-by-play team in the biz.
Yeah, that was a late one. That one didn't come, and finally they threw it out of there. Whoop. I don't know where that one came from. Look at that big old beaten lop. Whoa, what a meal those guys are having.
Look good.
That's a good group.
If you go nuts for tight butts,
you push.
Get pay-per-view today.
You just rode him backwards. Just put him right on his back.
With Pat Summerall and John Madden.
That looked like it was the last shot out of the Roman candle.
The 2nd annual male group orgy competition on pay-per-view.
Like to pack that guy around, too. Floyd? Yeah. He's going to fire into his guy right here.
Call 1-800-HEY-CUTIE to order today.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony virus.
Hey, thanks for checking us out this morning. Very busy show. Louis C.K. in studio playing Caroline's here in New York City all weekend long. We'll all be there, Louis.
Good.
And also, don't forget the HBO 1 hour special.
That's right, Shameless.
January 13th on HBO. Looking forward to that as well.
And another date to throw out at you. What is it? When does Lucky Louie come out on DVD?
Lucky Louie DVD's on sale January 30th.
Oh, January 30th. Okay.
Yeah, you can order them now. You can on all the Amazon and all that. You can pre-order them, but it goes on sale officially January 30th.
Okay.
It was a fine show.
It was a good show.
Still don't understand why that was canceled.
Yeah, it's just.
I guess you guys are trying to figure that out as well.
Yeah.
If it was for ratings and people didn't just hate it, didn't watch it, I would be like, it would be a lot
fine.
easier to take. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be fine because I've done a lot of stuff like that where people just didn't get it. But this was popular. People really dug it. Everywhere I go, people say stuff about it, yell at me in the streets and everything. And, the ratings went up every week. They were higher than the previous week.
Right.
And when they gathered all the ratings for the whole week, like that's the real ratings on HBO. Like most people don't watch a show when it's on. They watch it when it reruns or on TiVo. And by that, we were beating Deadwood every week. And we were very competitive. We were a good show, ratings-wise.
Yeah, so it's not the ratings.
No, it's not. And the people that I
what
work
is
for,
it?
the chairman of HBO, the president of HBO Entertainment, both loved the show. Went on, used to call me during the summer to say, hang in there. We think the show's hilarious.
God.
And then one day they just said, sorry. They both were like, sorry, but we can't do it. Which to me says that there's somebody, a parent company, Warner Brothers person who, some guy in a golf sweater.
Get rid of it.
Hurrah.
I don't know what it is.
Hurrah.
We can cut some corners.
Hurrah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Just get rid of it.
But if we sell a stupid amount of DVDs, then we have a shot.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, that starts January 30th.
January 30th.
All right, let's get back to the Madden 07 and the kid that found porn.
14-year-old
ran to
kid.
tell his parents.
Found
He
porno.
ran to inform them. To inform them of his
Shocked.
discovery. Ugh, what a
Shocking.
It's
Right when I saw it, I figured that something was wrong, and I knew it was bad, so...
So he ran and immediately told his parents what he saw.
So I'm very disappointed that he had to see that on Christmas Day, especially. I mean,
Why?
what is it?
What's so special about Christmas?
What day? What does the day mean?
He had to have an orgasm on Christmas Day in the living room on my nice coffee table.
Well, in order, because Christmas Day is normally the day they reserve where the father will drink too much and then punch her into the tree. Knock the tree over with her unconscious body.
Yeah. There's the thought the kid sees a little porno.
Unbelievable, especially on Christmas.
Especially.
By the way, he says it's a shame, especially on Christmas.
The reporter did the same trick again of picking up on the kid's last word.
Yeah.
So he ran at the same echoing his past.
Ew, did he do that again?
Yes.
Let's hear a little bit.
All right. Well, we have to go all the way. Let's start it over again.
What the heck?
hell?
Who cares?
What the heck?
Right when I saw it, I figured that something was wrong, and I knew it was bad, so...
So he ran.
So that's a news thing, I guess.
Yes.
Boy, I didn't know that. I didn't notice that.
So I was really sad. Sad because his father.
And he's a real douchebag. Douchebag is what he is.
Oh, God, reporters are such scumbags.
There's a formula to.
Yeah, they're
doing that, I guess. Yeah.
The worst people alive.
If this is Mike Taibbi or Taibbi or whatever, there's one of the guys in the paper.
Taibbi, I've heard.
They're just awful.
So he ran and immediately told his parents what he saw.
So I'm very disappointed that he had to see that on Christmas Day, especially. I mean, no kid should have to see that.
They're so angry, the Mahonies have gone from victims to amateur investigators. They're trying to find out how these images got on that console. Colton got the gift from his uncle, who bought it from a Circuit City store in Modesto, California.
Modesto.
It's his uncle.
Why are these idiots on the news? They called the news.
Yeah, a little oopsie from the uncle.
The uncle had a little issue, I guess.
Yeah, it's the uncle. Come on.
There's an uncle in both of today's weird stories.
Yeah,
the uncle made the kid hang himself.
Uh-huh.
And then this uncle gave his kid this other kid porn.
With the porno.
Don't let your brothers around your kids.
And that's that Modesto, California, man. Wow. You guys know how to stay in the news.
I turned it on and I saw my uncle naked on the thing. They don't know how it got on the hard drive.
There's no way. How did it happen?
Game was factory wrapped, but the label was clearly replaced.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's.
I think the uncle did it as a joke.
Oh, let's find out.
What a
The
gag.
game appears to be authentic. It came with factory wrapping, but a closer look around the edges lets you know this might not be the original disc. Timothy Mahoney's brother in California isn't having a lot of luck trying to get answers.
And we've tried EA Sports, we've tried Circuit City, and not much results out of that.
Mahoney is really upset that this type of stuff is hitting so close to home.
Well, especially here in Utah, where we're trying to get away from the pornography and the exploitation of children, and now it comes right into your home.
Opposed to
you don't feel like that's going to happen to you, but then when it does, it's shocking.
You idiot.
Well, the Mahonies are getting help from the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. Layton police are also working with California authorities on that case. Charges of providing pornography to a child could be filed.
Who is that reporter? Do we know?
No.
This uncle is like dying, going, please get this off the news. I forgot.
Oh, my God. It was a gag. It was a joke.
Playing with himself in their living room. He's sleeping on the couch for the holidays.
Yeah.
and they walked in. He quickly stuffed the thing in the Madden thing. It's so clear what happened, and now it's this mess. I remember when I was first living with my wife, when she was my girlfriend, I ordered some porn, pay-per-view, and I was at a point in our relationship where I couldn't reconcile that with her. We eventually,
got past it. Negotiated.
Yeah.
Had a diplomatic negotiation.
But at that point, she said, "Why is this on this bill?" And I was like, "I did not. I just decided to take
that cable company.
Do not watch pornography. That was not me." And she's like, "Oh, well, let's call the cable company. Call them right now." And I go, "I'll call because I'm outraged." And I call the cable company. "Why is this on my bill?" And this woman's like, well, "You're an idiot. You ordered it." And I'm going, "No, I didn't. I want to speak to your supervisor." And I was just like forced into this ridiculous.
And the whole time in your head, you're just like, "I did order it. I did. Oh my God, I did."
So how
Don't
did
read
it
my
end?
mind.
The woman on the phone just sounded piteously like, "Oh, this poor guy can't tell his girlfriend."
So did she help you out, or?
Eventually, I was on hold for a really long time, and my wife just walked out of the room in disgust.
Yeah.
And I hung up the phone.
Hung up and said, "Oh, they're going to take care of it. They're going to give us a credit."
Well, do you...
the next Tyson fight is free.
You a spanker, Lou? Do you spank girls?
What? Do I spank girls?
Yeah.
No.
That's what you need to do. I think, Lou, you need to...
Does that help?
Got to get some of that anger out. Some of that
No.
pent up...
Because women get really weird about certain things like pornography, and a lot of girlfriends I've had do too. And boy, you'd be surprised when you start reddening that bottom, how all of a sudden they come around and you tap into that monster. You tap into that monster and their little dirty heads.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if I... What?
I don't know, man, but I'm 2 kids into my marriage. I don't think I can start spanking my wife.
It's a tough one to bring to the table.
No. Start. She would turn around and belt you.
We have sex about every 8 months.
What is it, goof?
And if the next time I spank her, I don't know if
that is really a funny thought, man. You can't start now.
No. 10 years in, 2 kids in.
You do it as a goof.
Sex is almost over.
Do it as a goof.
And I spank her.
As a joke, just kind of like laughing with her, paddle her a little bit. Hit the red in the cheeks a little bit.
Would she just openly laugh at you if you tried that?
I think it would I can't even imagine. It would just be bizarre.
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere new sexually. We're not even going anywhere old. We're not even like I was thinking the other day, if I was pondering, what if I asked my wife to give me, to go down on me? It would just be weird.
Really?
She would look at me like, "What are you, nuts?" It would be like if a parking attendant asked her, out of the blue.
Oh, God.
She'd be like, "What?"
Like Lou was talking about...
Are you serious?
That probably got dumped. So let's say Lou was talking about oral treats. Yeah. We all love a good treat.
Down, you can't say that, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now they dumped out again. So now Jimmy's got to start again.
No, I just want people to know what you're saying, because it's a lot of guys do it that. Lou was talking about, we all love a good oral treat.
Yeah.
Everyone loves it. And Lou was saying, if you make certain requests to your wife, she would say you were crazy, or you go, "What?" And that's what Lou was talking about.
You can't ask for it.
No, but do you? Let's just say, do you engage in that activity?
What, do I do that to other people?
No, you and her.
Because I do. No, my wife and I, no.
She won't?
No.
Really?
Not for a long time.
He just makes a face like, no.
Here's how you stop
high? What are you, high? No.
Here's the way you got to do it. And this is the way you should have done it from the beginning, but it's never too late.
Never been
Trust
married.
me. No, never been married.
No idea what
But
my
I've
life
dumped
is.
enough of them. No, I don't know what it's like to be married, but I do know what it's like to boot one out of a relationship, because the look up, when I'm getting the look up like, "Hey, I'm doing you a favor," relationship over.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Over.
Listen, I hear you, but I got 2 kids.
No, I'm not saying you should,
everything.
I'm not saying you should leave her, but I think...
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
saying I can't.
I think if occasionally, if you slap, you take it and hit it on the cheek.
Oh, yeah.
Against the
No,
face, like,
totally.
Hey.
He's thinking,
open up.
Knowing what he knows, he has all the intel on this relationship because he's in it. So he's looking at what you're saying, and you are insane to him right now.
I have more chance of slapping the president on the cheek with my
There you go.
than my wife. I could get closer to him.
Jimmy might as well be saying, "You strap the bomb on your body and run into the crowd." And you're like, "No, you don't understand. We don't do this."
No,
it's not even. You're not missing something like sometimes you're too close to somebody when you know somebody too well.
Oh yeah.
Because I've seen enough. I'll tell you why. I've seen enough married women.
Way off.
Enough wives.
You're way off.
Yeah. No, it's like my wife and I went to therapy, and the therapist said, "You should go on a date." Go on a date. I'm like, let's leave. You're like 15 years behind us, lady.
Is that where that came from?
We've been on dates. We've had we dated and then married, and then we dated again, and that went. We've had 2 dating periods that went sour.
Is that where that came from in Lucky Louie, that episode where you and Pam went on a date? Like, because you were fighting and you decided to go
That kid didn't come. That happened. The therapy thing happened afterwards. But no, that's what you do when you get in a big enough fight when you have kids. You have to actually. It's not a date though, like romantic. It's like we better go to dinner so we can properly fight without ruining the kid.
Without the kids being.
We need a
in the
babysitter so we can really dig into each other.
Do you fight in front of the
so
children?
We can really let the hate fly. No, we do. I mean, you can't avoid it.
Oh, it should be avoided at all costs.
You try really hard, but you always get yourself in those moments where you're caught up in saying something you really believe, and you look at your little kid's eyes looking up at you going, so that's how horrible it is to be a grown-up.
I was just crushed as a kid constantly. My parents never stopped, and it just turned me into a mess. Turned me into a little whiny mess my whole life. They would just nonstop throwing, like, F and C bombs across, like, they didn't care. Atomic bombs are flying.
Yep.
And it was every ridiculous arguments. And then I was talking about my memory of sitting around at the dinner table, which was just whenever the two of them, my mother and father, were in the same room together, I would just freeze up and get all nervous and like, oh, when's it going to start? It's got to start soon.
God.
So we're sitting at the dinner table, which was just a stressful thing. No talking. You just hear the clink, clink, clink of the fork on the plate.
Oh, no.
And someone said something, and it started. So my father just goes, grabs the plate of spaghetti and meatballs and throws it at the wall. And all I remember is sitting there looking at this running spaghetti down the phone. Like it hit the phone on the wall and the wall.
The phone.
Yeah. And that like stands out in my head. And just my mother chasing him out of the house, calling him an F-face. and it's like, dude, what are you idiots realize there are children in the room and we're like absorbing this stuff and it affects you emotionally?
The reason it happens is because the fights are about something stupid.
Oh yeah,
You're not gonna. I'm not gonna in front of my daughter say to my wife, why are you eating my soul here, or something like that. But it doesn't happen that way. It's like she says, why don't you take the garbage out? Well, the bin outside is full. Really? There's not room for one more bag.
Oh no!
I just said it's full. So why, when you say really? So, like, you just don't believe I mean, why don't you go out? Because I hate taking it. Why don't you go out there and check? I'm just asking you if there's room. No, you asked me if there's room, and then I said no, and then you said, really? Like I'm an idiot. And this is in front of, like, this is about garbage, so you don't think it's going to get bad?
Right.
40 minutes later, it's like, why are you... I hate you. And then you look at your daughter's like, God. No, it didn't get to me saying I hate you, but it got to that conversation about the garbage, but in this, and also because the kid's there, you're trying to be really controlled, but it's worse than yelling.
Make it sound like we're just talking.
Do you understand that when I answer a question and then you ask it again, it's you not believing me, and that makes me feel like a piece of crap? Do you understand that? Okay, you need to stop talking like this. You need to stop now. Okay, but you pick a fight with me, and then you halt my side of the fight. And that's horseshit, a kid sitting there just like, oh, God.
Who usually wins?
My daughter's smoking a cigarette with pinky fingers. Oh, God.
Who usually wins them?
Well, there's no winner. Nobody goes, oh.
Wow, victory is mine.
You're right.
No, but in a fight, like, a lot of times, like, even if it's with a girlfirlend or whatever, it's like, I know that there are times where I just kind of cave and go, all right. Like, my girlfriend does, too. Like, who usually will be the one that you like subjectively, who would you say is normally the one that...
It goes through periods, because there are eras in a marriage. You know what I mean? It's like there was a whole...
Mesozoic.
Yeah, exactly. Like eras. There was like 4 years where every fight ended with me going, okay, I'm going to try to look at this.
You look at a sample core of sediment and remember that argument.
Yeah. And I for like a good 4 years, I would stop and say, listen, I think I went to therapy. I told her, look, I think I got something wrong with me because I can't get along with you. And I conceded that it was my fault, like everything, for 4 years. And then now she's doing it now, and I'm going, so what? So what? So stop then. I've become such an awful person in our marriage. It's all my fault right now, but I can't, and I know it, but I can't control it.
Hey, going back to Anthony really fast.
Wow.
Were your parents ever happy?
Maybe when I was too young to remember.
So your whole memory is them fighting?
I have certain happy memories where we were all together as a family when I was very young, things like that, but few and far between. You know, it would usually end up in some
Did you have brothers or sisters?
Yeah, older brother, younger sister, and they saw the same stuff. But I was always like the wreck. I was always the one that would come out, stop, why are you fighting? I know, I was the worst. I was the worst little faggoty kid, just always crying and scared I was going to be kidnapped.
Wow.
Whenever my mommy left us in the car, I would just scream she'd park. And she goes, I'll be out in a little while. Now, years ago, when I was a kid, parents did this.
That's
kids
crazy.
didn't get kidnapped or anything, but you just left your kids in the car.
And how old
were you? I'll be right out.
Crazy.
17.
I was 17.
It's not your fault. That's
I know.
Crazy.
I was probably six or something like that. My brother's 8.
You don't leave your kids in the car.
It was like in ancient times. So she'd pull into the parking space, run into the store, and if a guy would come out to go to the car that was parked next to ours, he'd, walk next to our car. I'd go, and just start crying hysterically like this guy was going to kidnap us.
Of course.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I was a kid. I was a scared little kid. My parents didn't make it any better.
My daughter's 5. That blows my mind, the idea of I'll be
right back, like a dog. Well, I'll roll the window down so you can get some air.
It was permanent damage.
It was different when we were growing up. That stuff happened all the time.
No seatbelts, the big Rambler with the big metal friggin' anvil for a dashboard that you would smash your face into. But your dad would no seatbelt. He'd put his arm up so you wouldn't go through that.
Well, that would save you, though.
That's if he wasn't hanging on to a beer at the time, because that was a little more important. Hold on to a beer and the steering wheel.
And his child's life.
Of course.
That's amazing, though. Your telling of your memory of those fights is very vivid.
Oh, it's
very
too
well
vivid.
told and vivid.
They were always like that. It was just, whenever they were in the same room together, just this nerve-wracking, shaking feeling that it's going to blow up. Here it is.
Wow.
Here it is.
Here comes the music. We got to get out of here.
Damn it.
Louis C.K., Caroline's all weekend long here in New York City. A bunch of us are going to be there tonight and tomorrow night. Very funny guy. I got to see his stand-up for the first time last year. I was really, really into it.
Thank you.
And also the HBO special, January 13th.
January 13th, Louis C.K. Shameless. HBO.
He just lets it all out, man.
You coming over to the potty mouth portion of the program?
Sure.
Now we're going to go be dirtbags for 2 hours.
Right. Like we were saints over here today.
XM. Satellite radio.
All right, if we're not joining,
we better be.
Yeah, we better be there, my God. If you're not joining us over at XM, have a great weekend, and we'll see you in a few days. We gotta fly out to Vegas and do something for the big boss.
I won't be here at all.
Sound like you were an organized crime. Got to fly out to Vegas and do something for the big boss.
Separate flights back.
You didn't get your shovel yet?
Yeah, I got the bat.
He's got the bat. I got the shovel. But we'll have some fine Opie and Anthony radio for you on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We'll be back live someday next week. I don't even know how it's going to work yet. Louis C.K., thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Jimmy, good luck with the porn awards.
Oh, language.
We're not going to see Jimmy for about a week. It's going to be a little messy next week on the radio.
Jimmy thought it was a PlayStation award and ran all scared to his mother. This porno actress.
And she said, yes, I know. That's myself and the Negro neighbor. Don't tell your father. Tee-hee, giggle.
All right, have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony XM walkover begins now.
And here we are. Let's walk. All right, it's actually not that cold today.
Nice out.
We were going to bail on. It's supposed to be 85 degrees tomorrow, I think.
Officially 70 degrees and sunny tomorrow in New York City. That's beyond crazy for January.
Look at the camel toe.
Oh, let me see.
Nice.
Right there. Come on, take a look. Did you see it, Jimmy?
Yeah, I did.
Of cock that is going to be transferred. I think the entire nation's internet service is going to slow down.
Wow.
When this deadline hits.
It's going to be like the way the lights dim when the guy gets executed.
Exactly. The internet's going to say, people are going to be like, wait, what? Why can't I get this page?
Dare I say a tsunami of cocks?
A cock tsunami.
It's going to be heading toward Elo's
toward
inbox.
Washington.
Yes. You can hear his China is rattling right now.
It knows it's coming. The animals are leaving because they sense it before we do.
Jeff Goldblum is saying that's an impact tremor.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's a lot of cocks.
I was going to say the glass of water on his desk is just starting to
shaking under the weight of all that cock.
We need a bigger boat.
There was actually
a lot of cocks.
You're going to need a bigger inbox.
Yeah, he's going to need a real big inbox.
Well, he said to me in private conversation he actually didn't think that they would do it.
No?
No, he said to me like...
He called them faggots.
Something like just about them, like the pester. He's like, I don't think we'll send me cock photos because they do understand the consequences.
Oh, yeah. No,
And
they're
if
really
they-
rational, your
Yeah.
pests.
And he said even if they do, I'm sure it'll be the most tasteful, barely be able to see kind of cock, and not that real, like Jimmy suggested yesterday off the top of his head. Whatever you do, don't send him pictures of an old gentleman sucking on another old gentleman's cock.
The threesome photo.
Don't send him.
Love that picture.
Gentleman.
That should be your screensaver. It's the fucking greatest.
I love that picture. I showed that picture. Somebody emailed me that picture, and I showed it to my wife. And it's the one piece of pornography where she just went, "Oh, like there's no," because she was like, "There's no victims there. Those guys are all having a ball."
For some reason, old gentlemen can do no wrong to
No.
like women. They look and go,
they're
they're
blowing
so
each other.
cute, sucking each other's
Let's
dicks.
not forget about Gus and Elmer.
Right. The lovers.
That old gay couple
The
here
old
in
gay
New York.
couple.
Oh, does she not like porn because she thinks they're victims, women?
Well, not really. She doesn't have a big stand on it. I think it just makes her cringe.
Oh, show her slap happy.
Yeah.
That'll really.
Hey, can I go to the
no
phones?
victims there.
Let me go to the phones. Jeremy in Cleveland, go ahead.
Hey, boys, just
Hey.
standing by with those diseased, AIDS-ridden dick pictures for Mr. Elo.
You have diseased cock pictures.
Ready to go.
Ready.
Herpes, everything. Every single, communicable disease you could think of, I got the pictures
I
ready
saw
to send.
I saw on
think of
Whackbag.
quite a few.
Oh, is that where you're going, Than? Sorry. I'll let you take it, as a matter of fact.
All right, I'll punch it out, guys.
I saw on Whackbag last night, they had a thread where it was they had set up an armory. They had set up an armory of pictures of cocks to cull and send to
like a pile of snowballs all packed and ready.
all ready to go,
See,
ready to rock.
This is no joke. This will happen.
Now, the thing you have to do,
in
though,
15 minutes.
the thing you have to do, though, is that, he's going to get saturated very quickly.
Yeah.
So then after the first 100,000 or so, they're all going to just be overflow and not hit them.
No,
you got to have waves.
We
You
need waves. They have battle
Silly.
plans.
They got it all
silly Louis C.K.
As if I'm going to tell these people.
They already understand all
They're
that.
seasoned battle veterans, these guys. They
figure out
know.
what times they all have.
Yeah.
Cigar chewing,
You're gonna have the-
loading.
Some newbie. Should I send now, sir? No. Wait
for it.
You idiot.
Wait
Don't send
for
your
it.
cock picture yet. Sorry, sir.
Now, there's going to be shifts. There are going to be shifts that work all weekend long.
Yeah, great.
On this. Yes. All right. So, Elo said something about a staff meeting at 9 o'clock. If he doesn't call us by 9...
Getting staph infection on cocks in about 15 minutes.
If he doesn't call us by 9:39, we have to
launch.
We have to launch.
Yep. We're go for launch.
He knew how serious this was yesterday.
Yes, he did.
Let's go to Mike in Ontario, Canada.
Hey, Mike.
What's going on?
How you doing, Mike?
Oh, great, man. You guys make me fucking howl every morning. I just got an XM radio. It's well worth the money.
XM Canada?
Yes, sir.
There you go. See? Isn't that great?
That's pretty cool.
We're worldwide.
You guys are a
Or at least,
blast.
We're going to go to Canada when
part of the world.
summer hits. When does summer hit? Like August 1st?
August to the 1st to the
Fucking
15th.
July, and then it's finished the second week of July.
Yeah, we're going to try to get to... We're trying to figure out if it's going to be Toronto or Montreal. I say Montreal
Well, if it's
Comedy
Toronto,
Festival.
I'm close to Toronto. I'll be stopping by to see you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Right on, guys. Have a good one.
Hey,
Goodbye.
Can we get Pat from Menaki on the phone today?
Yes, let's hope so.
Please.
Pat, if you're
I'm
listening,
hearing
give us
things.
a call. Please give us a call.
Give us a call, Pat. Pat, put the word out for Pat. Send up the puke signal.
All right, we got another hero story.
9 toes? No,
nothing.
9-toed signal.
I didn't hear him.
Well, I don't know about
fat
that
signal?
type of
the
talk.
fat signal. Oh,
Oh, Aunt, I don't know.
All right.
It's just me.
I'm always willing to run myself into an abutment. No problem with it.
We got new heroes in New York City.
New heroes. The Subway Superman, old hat, old news.
Old news. Front page. Now we got two guys that caught a baby from the fourth floor.
Fourth floor. Actually, he fell out of the fifth floor, didn't he? And then this kid fell off a fire escape and slipped through and then dangled from the fire escape underneath the one he fell from. That's like movie shit.
Oh, wow.
Where you fall and grab. You ever see that in a movie and go, there's no way you'd be able to hold on to that. You'll fall through something and actually grab. This kid grabbed on, but then he lost his grip.
But then his little hands couldn't
hold on, and he slipped, and two guys were underneath long enough to have a little plan. They're going to let the kid fall on them.
Who decides they're going to go for the catch, though? That's
one guy decided he was going to go, and he tried to catch him, I guess, on his arms and chest. And the kid bounced off of him, knocked the wind out of him, and flew into the other guy's arm.
Oh, wow.
So he kind of did
So they decided to risk injury, basically.
Yeah.
Which you do. I would do that, I guess. For a kid.
For a kid doing something like that, you think
for a white kid. For a white kid. Jesus.
If he's falling out of a building, it's rarely a white kid.
Yeah.
Hispanic children always falling out of buildings in New York. I don't know what it is.
Neglected.
It's usually, is that it?
Sure.
I'm tired of the same food. Plus, how about Clapton's kid? He was a white boy.
That's true. Oh, boy, that one. Imagine
what floor was he on?
That one?
Like the 80th?
The too high for a baby floor?
Yeah.
Like a baby would have survived from the second floor.
I know, the second floor. It doesn't matter. They're not cats.
No.
Flipped over. Look, you could drop them upside down.
All right. Well, here's the story.
Two lifelong friends, now heroes. The two men saving little...
Same reporter.
Another goddamn
shocking
reporter. Two lifelong friends
are heroes.
The child saw pornography and ran out the window. Shocked.
The two men saving little 3-year-old Timothy Addo's life in a way that can only be described as a miracle.
Thank God they were there, and they caught their kid. That's just a miracle.
Hold on.
There's a few other ways to describe it.
Miracle. A miracle would be the kid floats down slowly, defying gravity and all other laws of physics. That's a miracle. Bouncing off of two men at full speed is not a miracle.
Right. Or if the kid fell from the 30th floor, that'd be a miracle. But he fell 4 stories.
4 stories.
Or if the kid was white, that would have been a miracle.
Absolutely. He would have floated down on the
inexplicably white child falling from a window with no brown skin at all. Could only be described as a miracle.
Hair offering up enough wind resistance to slow his fall.
That's right. The sparkle of his blue eyes shimmying in the sunlight.
Elo, you have 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Caught their kid. That's just a miracle of 2007. That's all I can say.
Somehow, this 3-year-old boy climbing out on his 5th floor fire escape, getting down to the 4th floor, then slipping, and for a minute, desperately dangling high above the ground. 43-year-old Julio Gonzalez sees it and races over to help.
I seen people screaming. I looked up. I seen the baby. I ran across the street. And I stood there waiting for the baby to fall to catch him.
Our heroes aren't like the movies anymore.
No.
What happened to our heroes?
I'll be there. I'll save you, sir. I shot his child and I ran across the streets. And I caught him with my 3 holy hands.
You were dangling?
He was dangling, so I caught him because I got nothing else to do. Because I do not have a job right now. Because I am a race of Latinos.
Well, they explain
we have lots of time. We're on every street when anything happens.
Yeah. Any kid falls out a window, there'll be a Hispanic gentleman there to break his fall.
They explain how the two men...
That's how many Mexicans there are in this country.
All over the place.
If you fall out of fucking a window, you're going to hit one. Oh, man.
Here they explain how the two men caught the baby.
All right.
Julio calls out for his friend Pedro.
The first thing I felt was scared. I was scared for that child.
Just as Pedro gets underneath the fire escape, little Timothy Addo loses his grip.
At that moment, I just was praying. I was just, in my mind, I was praying, dear God, please don't let him hit the floor.
I put my hands out, got ready. My brother did the same thing. The baby hit the branch, hit my brother, and bounced off my brother and fell into my lap. So he knocked my brother down and he knocked me down, but we caught him. We didn't let him hit the floor.
Amazingly, the 3-year-old boy, unhurt, his mother overwhelmed.
Until he was spiked.
Grateful.
That old gag.
How's your little boy?
He's great. He's fine. If you could give one happy.
I don't remember his name, and I let him fall out of a window.
Thank you.
But I saw in the news that someone caught him. Fucking neglected cunt. Jesus Christ.
He's busy, Lou.
Fucking retarded. Fucking never should have had him. Plug up your cunt or fucking watch your kids, you ass.
Your kids should not be flying out the window.
How the fuck did it get that far? It's all your fault. He should have died to teach you a lesson. Fucking stupid cunt. Fucking Pedro. God, thank God for Pedro. I was on in JFK Airport on the air train, whatever, the train that takes you from thing to thing.
Yep.
And there was a family of, I don't know, they were Arabic people that smelled awful, and that's all I knew about them. I don't have any. I'm not saying anybody who's Arabic smells bad, except for this entire specific family. But so there was a woman by herself with like 4 kids, and then she gets off at one of the stops, and there's one of her daughters by herself.
Get
she
the fuck
fucking
out of here.
left her.
Forgot one.
Kidding.
Yep, and the little girl's starting to go, freaking out,
having a panicky moment.
And I'm like, I got kids, so I can't ignore it. And I'm like, okay, I say out loud to the other New York grown-ups, I think that she left this child. And they all just look away from me.
Oh, no.
Nobody will fucking acknowledge
They're all
it.
like, it's your problem, pal.
Yeah. So I have to get off the next stop with her, with the kid, and the kid's terrified of me.
Of course.
And I go, come on.
You're trying to get her into a bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, this is so awful because now I have to fuck her mouth. It's like, can't let this go. I'm going to miss my flight because I had to fucking fuck this Arabic kid's mouth. Hold my nose and fuck her face.
You're pretty much obligated just in case she accuses you of it anyway.
That's it.
Because the worst thing would be being innocent and having a kid say, he touched me, and then you go, wait, I didn't fucking touch the kid, because you're fucked anyway.
Yeah.
To fuck her mouth, hold my nose and fuck her face.
I didn't have a choice, Jim. But no, I had to get off at the next stop with the kid, and the mother didn't, I mean, I was there for 40 minutes waiting for this woman, and the kid is panicking, running around.
It took that long for this mother to...
She ended up going she got off on the wrong way, and and then when the mother showed up, I was so mad at her.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have your kid. And she went, oh, thank you. Oh, and she did a fake cry because she knew she needed to be seen as, like, hysterical. She went, oh, thank you. Come on, let's go.
Did you yell it out like you wanted hostage money like that? I have your kid! Call the police!
Imagine.
Holy shit.
Awful.
She gets off the train, all she sees is like the back of Louis with his trousers down and her little daughter's feet facing forward.
Little skinny brown legs. Little fucking
knobby knees.
Newborn calf kneecaps, yeah.
Hey, let's take a quick break because we want to get back before the deadline. Before the ELO deadline.
I had a similar story, though.
You want to do it?
In California.
All right,
yeah, real quick.
What happened,
California. We were by our stable, which was out by a riverbed, and pretty off the beaten path. And I hear this girl crying. I'm about 15 years old or so, and I hear this girl crying, and she's about like 8 or 9 years old, walking down this dirt road. And I said, what's the matter? She goes, I'm lost. And I go, okay, I have no idea where she came from. She don't know where she fucking came from. The kid's stupid. So I go, okay, I figured I'd walk her to the main road because, maybe that's where her parents would be. So I walk her to the main road, walk to this gas station where my friends worked, which is on the main road, to kind of ask them, what the fuck do I do? And they start making fun of me like, you get dating a little young now and shit. And fucking friends, of course. Bunch of assholes. So this car comes pulling up and screeches on the brakes. This man gets out and grabs the girl, and I said, is this your daughter? Yeah, and he goes, yes, and looks at me like I had fucked her. Just looks at me like, you motherfucker, Jesus. What are you doing with my kid? Like, has no clue, didn't ask where she was, where she came from, what the fuck the situation was.
Wow.
Just, it was my fault that she was fucking on the street there.
Piece of shit.
Prick.
That's what all parents that are bad parents do.
Yeah.
They deflect it.
Deflect it. Blame me.
Yep.
Let's say hi to Rob. He was a hero 10 years ago. Rob?
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
You were a hero 10 years ago?
Yeah, yes, I was. Myself and my cousin. Car went reaming down the street, crashed. We heard it, ran up to it. My cousin broke the back window. There was a kid in there. The father was drunk when we got in there. He was nailed down to the floor because the car was on its side. Mother was hanging from the passenger seat in her belt buckle. She couldn't get out. This was downtown in the Village, down in Manhattan, and a crowd built up. Nobody helped, just me and my cousin. Of everybody that was there, some little homeless guy came out and helped us. The engine started firing up. We pulled the kid out. We pulled the father out. The mother was still hanging from the seatbelt. Coincidentally enough, the homeless dude had a knife on him, cut the seatbelt. We got the lady out. After that, we brought everybody to the sidewalk. Everybody was fine. We just walked away. Not waiting for no police, not waiting for TV to show up, because we were heading towards a bar, so we had to go get messed up first. That's pretty much it. Lou? Lou? Oh, the quiet game. Eatabullet.com. Trunkus.
I got out of it.
Your story sucked.
He got out of it, though.
I did.
You got to give us credit on that.
And a plug for Jimmy's site. Frankus.
Are we at deadline?
How close are we to launch? We're at launch in what? T-minus 15 seconds about?
He didn't even call?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yep, he didn't call.
Nuts? We made this perfectly clear yesterday.
All right, pests in 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Launch your cocks. Launch your cocks.
Right. Repeat, launch all cocks.
Launch. Flush the cocks. Flush the cocks. Take us to DEFCON 5.
Turn your key, sir.
Turn your key, sir. Launch that cock.
I would like to know what kind of cocks are being sent. You could give the show a call. That would be nice.
Someone's suggesting Elo's been sitting there all day with his pants down, waiting for the pictures.
Wishing the deadline was 7:30 so he could start jerking off already.
Oh boy, those cocks are flying.
We probably just gave the guy an alibi.
Beautiful.
Yeah, well, how's he going to tell, like, Hugh Panero and Nate and all those guys, like, listen, I have to leave this meeting for a minute because I'm going to have my inbox flooded with cock photos if I don't go call this.
That's what I do for a living.
Too late.
That's my boots on the ground daily job.
Tony from...
Can't take them back now. These cocks are fucking flying.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Tony from his Subaru. Cocks away.
Cocks away.
Cocks away.
As the Enola Gay rolls out onto the tarmac, the deadly cargo of cocks in her belly.
So many cocks that John Kennedy died. I mean, what's his name? Joe. Young Joe. Young Joe Kennedy headed for the presidency.
Welcome to your first one.
Yes. Wow. Awesome.
Doesn't happen
about
often.
time, man. Jesus.
Awesome.
Gee, I know. I thought he was infallible.
This
motherfucker.
This guy just sent his picture. It's Ed in Jersey. Ed?
Hey, how's it going, Opie?
Hi, Ed.
Successful launch?
Oh, it was great. This thing is bent. at like a 65-degree angle.
Did you encounter much resistance? Any flack? Any fire?
No kickbacks.
Clean mission?
No AAA.
Clean mission.
You flew your sortie? Fly a few more sorties.
Okay, I can do that.
More cock.
Can you describe the cock you sent?
It is, he's standing over a bed, and he has this cock that's bent at about a 65-degree angle, completely hairless, a la Jimmy. Beautiful cock.
You know, the only response you're going to get from Elo is an email with a TY in it.
What do you mean?
Thank you.
The old text,
guys.
TY.
Dave in West Orange. I love the smell of semen in the morning.
We're going to pick that cock up and drop it right down where you need it, Captain.
Someone's yelling, "Oh, the humanity." Let's see. Let's go to Jeremy. Jeremy,
I want you to put that cock right in his inbox.
Jeremy,
your case of beer for that one.
Okay. Just letting you know that I sent some nice, juicy black cocks, too, and those gaping pics for you, Anthony, and some ass caves, too.
Ass caves.
Oh, you sent some ass caves.
That's good. But you got to soften the beaches a little.
Yeah, run, Charlie. Let's go to Turtle from Wax.
Charlie, don't send cock pictures.
Hey, guys, there are 4 pages on Whackbag of nothing but cock pics. We've got at least 75, 80 of them. They've got gangrene, syphilis.
Oh, nice.
Cock tumors. There's
any man pulls his cock out like that could drink out of my canteen at any time.
They're cock pictures. My boys love them.
Stupid Elo. He didn't think we were serious.
Oh, he's done.
Hold on. We got Joe in New York. Keep the music going.
Shoppers.
Joe, what's up?
It's time to cock and awe.
Oh, it's cock and awe. Good. Wonderful.
We're in the middle of cock and awe. Let's go to Rob. Rob, what's up?
Down goes Elo. Down goes Elo.
Yep, all those cocks being sent over.
In every way possible.
He goes down. Favorite music. Hitler's favorite music.
Let's go to Dennis in North Carolina. Dennis.
What's up, Bubba boys?
Hey, Dennis.
Elo's saying, I love the sight of cocks in the morning. Looks like victory.
Or something else. Boy, what a scene in this movie when you first saw this movie. Those choppers flying from water over to the beach. Oh. This music blasting.
Brilliantly shot.
Oh, fantastic.
Amazing. Great cinematography, and the music was lovely.
Yep.
Duvall was young and handsome before he became all Bull Meachamish. Come on, sports fans, send those cock pictures.
Shooting that woman in the back of her black pajamas.
When he said, I'll wrap that thing bitch's ass.
Yeah. I like him when it taking a little swig off his cup of coffee. Right. Was first of the night, the AirCav logo on it. Yeah.
I'll take this one.
I'll take it, yeah.
Just a cockpit, just a cockpit. Lance, you okay?
All right, let's go to Dennis in Canada. Canada even getting involved with the cock and awe. Dennis, what's up?
Hey, guys, what's up?
It's a coalition of the willing is what this is.
That's right.
Hey, I sent them a bunch of broken cock pictures.
Yeah.
You know, having sex way too hard and then they fucking hit something and the cock breaks up.
The snapped cocks. Yeah, we've heard about that on Ron and Fez lately.
Exactly. That's what gave me the idea of sending them a bunch of busted cocks and shit. It was so funny. And I got a bunch of operations, too, where they try to enlarge the penis and just sliced open.
Went wrong. Oh, I love it. A cockalypse now. Oh, my cockalypse now. It's kind of hard to say.
A cockalypse now.
Luftcaca.
The Luftcaca is flying over.
Hey, Joe from El Paso. Joe?
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, this gives a whole new meaning to you got mail as in M-A-L-E.
Oh, M-A-L-E. You've got mail. Very good.
It's Chris in Mississippi. Chris?
Hey, it's Chris.
Hey.
Hi, guys. Love the show. I think we need to change Elo's name to Swallow.
What?
Do we?
Swallow.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let's go to Kirby from Whackbag. Kirby, what's up?
I sent Elo a cock picture. It's an extreme close-up. The head of the cock is pointing right at the camera. There's a tarantula on the cock, and the tiniest little drip of semen's coming out of the head. It's either the very beginning or the very end of an orgasm.
What a great photo.
Launch your cocks.
They're launching from all over the place.
Next wave.
Let's go to
Launch
Joe.
your cocks.
Joe, what's up? Joe.
This is Joe from New Jersey.
Hey.
First time caller, long time listener. Dude, this is the fucking gayest show ever.
I know, and we're proud of it.
We've got to launch.
You ever see a cock come apart like that, man?
Holy shit.
Cock come apart like that.
Let's send the bitch cock pictures. Let's send cock pictures to the whole village.
Do it for Manny and Sal's cocks.
Let's say hi to Pat in Boston. Pat, what's up?
EO gets the cocks. Don't make a fucking maniac out of me.
Oh, very nice.
Wow, Baghdad Bob is calling.
Baghdad.
This is Baghdad Bob. There are no cocks invading the XM compound.
Well, apparently not one picture has made it through.
Did he yell Frunkus?
Yeah.
Frunkus.
Let's get a Bill in Jersey. Bill.
Oh, we will stay the course, gentlemen. We will stay the course.
This ain't your cock, Elias.
Wow, the phones are just lit. Hotline is ringing. It's ELO.
That's how the cock laughs.
Let's see how Operation Cock is going. Let's talk to the enemy. ELO.
Are you guys having fun yet?
Hi, Eric.
ELO.
Hi.
How are things?
Couldn't be better.
I bet.
What's wrong, ELO?
Nothing's wrong.
Have you checked your mail?
All 242 of them, yeah.
Jesus. That's just the first wave, my friend.
Right. Well, you know, what? By the way, the other thing that I think that, you know, good God, who the hell?
He can't hear.
God.
What was that one?
This one is directly from Cock UK. This is Ivan.
Look at that. The British are always willing to help us out.
That had to be a real pioneer of this shit. Whoever got cumcock.uk was really ahead of the game.
Cumcock.
He really knew that this internet was going to take off.
Yeah. Elo, could you just read off maybe some of the subject lines that are coming in?
Resume. You're costing me cash, cock, not more cock. FBA cock, more cock. Let me scroll down here. Free puppies. What that one was. Then we're getting creative because they know that if you put cock in it, he won't answer it. So now I've got 2007 budget.
Good.
Because the message board has been chatting with each other, trying to get a battle plan together. So they probably
said to make sure he opens
the subject
up
line something business oriented.
Yeah. What's in the budget one? What's in the budget one?
Oh, fuck, hold on. Oh, shit, hold on a second here. Oh, great. This is a guy who actually just took a picture of his cock from his cell phone.
He wasn't home, but he had to participate.
Yes.
He's in line at Starbucks.
Looks like an insurgent.
Yeah,
exactly. That was an RPG
Anthony,
or whatever it was called.
An RPG.
Hey, Anthony.
Improvised, IE, whatever.
Yes, Elo?
Anthony, is your email up right now?
Are you forwarding them to me?
No, I'm just going to. I'll forward you the budget cock.
All right, let me pull up.
Now, the other thing too. Now, Opie, I think, and Anthony both, you've talked to my assistant here at the office, right?
Yes.
So I had to bring her into my office, and I said, "Now, listen, we're going to have a delicate conversation." And she thought she was getting fired. And I said,
"You're going to see a lot of cocks today.
You're going to see a lot of cock today.
I need you not to sue me.
I need you to understand that I'm not sending you the cock, but there will be a lot of cock."
I am not kidding you. I'm having a hard time logging onto my email. Everything's running really slow. I think
because the entire email server at XM is going to break down here.
Here's a sample. This is great. This is almost like we're doing a damage assessment before the next strike. You know how you have to look at, see if the buildings have been damaged enough? Yes, that is a fine hit.
That's a smart cock.
That is smart.
All right, Anthony, I send you the one. This is a more cock one coming your way.
More cock.
Yeah, and there's some very interesting ones. Actually, very creative.
All right. Well, it hasn't come through yet. Your cock hasn't come through yet. More black cock. Here we go. And oh God, this guy's bent over. He's shoved all of his hardware back between his legs, so it's just his balls are resting on his asshole. Oh, is that wonderful?
Here's one. Urgent.
Urgent. Is it? What is it?
Oh, I'm sure he's sending it over.
Urgent? I'll tell you what urgent. Urgent. Hold on, let me open it up again. I think my computer's going to crash. Now, the other thing great about this is, nice. It's a guy with a giant rod that's not nice. You won't like it, Jimmy. It's not groomed, and he's squirting some sort of KY juice on this thing. Okay, urgent, fine.
Well, now
that goes to Anthony Cumia. Okay, forward.
We have to do a little diplomacy here. This is what Nixon did to get the Vietnamese to the table. Bombed the shit out of Cambodia with Cox. That's right. And then Vietnam came to the...
Can I just take a phone call real fast, though, before you go
Great. This is going to be oral. Is this oral cock now?
Greg in Oregon. Greg, you're on with Elo.
Hey, Elo, I was wondering if you were enjoying the Battle of the Bulge.
Battle of the Bulge.
Boring.
Punching out, boys.
Elo, boring.
Oh, God.
Boring.
We have a very diverse audience, or they're getting pictures from certain websites. Because there's a gentleman who looks like he might perhaps be into hip-hop music when he's not looping up.
Okay, now they're getting good.
Yeah, why?
I need a door to a caddy.
That was my old email to you. I love how Elo's got his own sound effects for his own phone call.
Okay, now this one, by the way, I'm going to give in the cock. Oh, I think it just screws something up here. Son of a bitch! I just screwed. Hold on.
You better not have sent that off. He hit forward, and it went to the boss.
Yeah, Hugh. Oops. This one is good. From tfrolics@anyop.com. Again, of course, that email box has probably sent one email, and it was to me. Subject line: Bob Edwards contract dispute.
That's pretty. Wow, that's clever.
That's the best one. This one just in. Ethel listening. This is a nice one. Letter from mom. New one just in. Reference inquiry and urgent attention required.
Any emails from Oprah yet?
No, but I'm sure they'll be coming shortly.
Oh, yeah.
How many are there total so far?
I've got let's see. It's hard. I got to get at. I've got since I've been on the phone, I've gotten 90 new emails. So that's probably not counting when I was. What was great is I was actually in a very senior level meeting because I got to get ready for this call here in a few minutes, and I'm looking at my BlackBerry, and by the way, I know I've got to get out of this meeting to call you guys, and I looked down, and I had 2 unopened messages, and it went to 112, and it was cock, and I'm like,
you knew it. You missed your deadline.
I had Carlisi calling me like a madman, leaving me messages.
Please forward every picture to me. Every picture forward to me.
I'll name the people who they're pictures of. I recognize them. I'll help you out.
You better call. I mean, I didn't know any good way to stand up at this meeting and go, listen, I got to go. I got to take a call about cock, so I couldn't. Anyway.
Did you have any discussions about our Box O'Cox contest?
I did have a lot of discussion. I talked with legal counsel, 2 different legal attorneys here, and got all the answers of which none of them are going to like.
Well, all we want to know, is there any way we are going to be able to do this a Box O'Cox maybe with a different theme somehow? What did the lawyers tell you?
It will.
Keep sending Cox. That's right. We aren't ready for the bargaining table yet, Buster.
He's still a little too snippy.
Yeah.
He's still a little too snippy.
I don't know. Those beaches are still a little dangerous.
Yep.
Another wave. Another salvo. Another sortie.
There you go. That's what you get today. All right, Louis C.K. Caroline's all weekend long here in New York City. We're going to have a party at Caroline's tonight and maybe tomorrow night as well before we fly out to
set
Vegas.
Up, Kenny?
I'm going to call Greg Charles.
Oh, you haven't done that?
What are you doing? Why, Kenny? What are you...
Greg has always been a saint.
He's a good boy.
He is.
You want to do the dump report before we go to break? Because you probably want to get out of here, right?
Yeah.
All right. Today's dump report is worth reading because Louis C.K. might have set a record. Here's today's dump report.
Live from the Opie and Anthony Show studios, the Daily Dump Report.
Librarian glasses go on.
Yeah. Well, Opie started off the show correctly at 6:15 a.m. He said,
He also sucked Marlon Brando's cock.
That's gonna make it.
Yeah,
That didn't squeak by?
No, I thought maybe
It had
that
been
would've-
established that we were talking about something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wally Cox, right?
Yeah.
7:20 a.m., Mr. Norton, what the fuck?
That slipped.
It really did. My apologies.
7:40 a.m., Louis C.K.'s debut. Masturbated to that several times.
Do you believe you can't say masturbated?
I thought that was
on the
okay,
radio?
really.
That really hurt.
I wanted this. I normally wouldn't care, but I needed this Bluetooth because mine sucks. My Bluetooth is falling apart. I have a Motorola, which is just Jap shit.
You know, it didn't. When you handed it to me, it did not occur to me to do it. But then I felt your fear that you. As soon as you handed it, I felt you going, "Why did I just hand that to him?"
No, I didn't actually.
why?
I didn't think you'd. I was like,
You didn't think I would?
I was like, why would he?
So it's the
No,
new
it's not
technology? Someone's saying they're only $120.
Are they?
I don't care what you cost. I need a new Bluetooth.
120
Mine
online,
stinks.
but the Savages, that means it'll be about 300 in one of those stupid little cell phone stores.
How's it fit in the ear?
What? I can't hear you. It says annoying sidekicks.
I can at least look at least the booklets. Thank God. I take lemons, I make lemonade. Thank God the power cord's unaffected. Are these in stores now?
Oh, these aren't going to be out for like a year.
This is like
this shit.
We're the first
They're
people
only
to
using
get
them
it.
on the space shuttle.
Yeah.
These are prototypes. These are the only 3 in existence.
The way you giggled as you were stomping on it.
I was like, no.
Oh.
Louis fits right in with this.
And Jimmy just hoping beyond hope that Louis would pick it up and it would be fine. But
No,
then you
normally
just saw that nice golden glisten of the circuit board.
Normally I would never
serial
hand it
number
over.
that some Taiwanese printed on there.
Normally I would never hand it over.
Oh, you should never see solder.
No.
When you're buying electronics.
dots.
Yeah, little solder dots should not be seen.
Oh, God.
I could fix it. And now he's spilling water on.
Oh, God.
Jim, if you were any kind of man, you'd grab his $4,000 camera and smash it against the wall.
Louis grabbed it real fast. He's not taking any chance.
No.
Look at this. You can customize your fit. There's 4 earbuds and 4
your
ear
little
loops.
ear holes.
That's the nicest thing I ever ruined.
That really
In my
is
life,
a
I've
nice
never
thing to ruin.
It's called the jawbone from
That's
Singular.
all right.
The jawbone.
It was only
The
fair.
jawbone.
I ruined your show.
That's right. You got me canceled, your ugly mug. People couldn't look at it anymore.
Hey, we got to play this before we get out of here.
Let's hear it from Mark, huh? Mark, why don't you tell him the name of the song? Well, you say right in there with us. Go ahead. What a wonderful world we're going to sing.
I see trees so green, we rosy too. I see it bloom, like me and you are thinking of myself. What a wonderful world.
Not for your parents, it's not.
The sky so blue, and man is white.
What?
The colors of rainbow, F-E-E-R-Y. I'm thinking of myself.
Oh, he's getting nervous.
And the wonderful world.
What colors of the rainbow, so pretty.
Karaoke
harmonizing.
guy. He had a
rescuing him in there.
Yeah, he had to rescue the poor kid.
Is that the karaoke guy?
That's karaoke guy.
Karaoke guy.
And the sky are also on the faces of people going by. I see them shaking hands.
I see a fat tongue and a Pete Rose haircut.
I love you.
Maybe a wonderful world, but it's not a particularly good gene pool, is it?
Louis. And watch it grow. The wind was warm.
Louis Tardstrong.
Louis Brain Week.
Dummy Armstrong. Louis Tongue Thick.
Wow, that's terrific.
That's retard karaoke.
Yeah, it's
where
up
can
on-
we catch that? Is that at F.H. Riley's? Do you do that?
F.H. Riley's every Friday night, yes. Retard karaoke with the One Pest.
I got to go upstairs and get my kernel of corn picked out. So
Hey, did we get him another one?
That's probably not going to happen. I have.
Don't start feeling guilty now.
I feel bad.
Wait till the sun hits you. That's when
It
most people feel guilty.
No guilt in the room.
Yeah.
Once you're out on the sidewalk, cry your eyes out.
As soon as you see the sun, then the guilt hits
Be
you.
like the rest of us. Yeah.
Hey, Steve. Where's Steve?
Stare at that ceiling at night, wondering how you make a paycheck.
I want to.
What's going on, Jimmy?
The guy that piece of popcorn stuck in my teeth. The dentist upstairs is going to take me for in between patients for 2 minutes, just to fucking pick it out real quick.
Get a mic or a phone.
I don't even need
That's
one.
what I did.
No, we need a phone.
Right now, I was just on the phone.
Will they take me now?
Shit, I'm gonna call him right now.
I used him when I had a toothache.
Yeah, can they bring one in here now?
Worked great. And he wrote me a Vicodin prescription. It was wonderful.
Fuck. Hey, Steve. Can he buy one anywhere? Is it available in stores?
Oh, God.
Yeah, can I buy one? It is?
How does Louis smash the thing and I start feeling bad for Louis? I'm feeling bad for Louis because he's feeling bad.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
But you want to call in?
I'll get one for free. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Do I need my phone? Well,
Yeah, take your phone.
No, I can't do it on the phone because I don't have anything to talking to.
Oh, no,
Jimmy!
You got to.
I'll buy him one. I'll buy him one, then I'll take his when it comes.
I had a bad toothache. I had a root canal done years ago, and they didn't go deep enough. And then years later, it perks up, and I was in fucking pain.
Jesus.
Toothaches are the worst. And there's a dentist upstairs. Didn't know it, but they found out. Went upstairs. Was on the air here. Yeah, Patrice O'Neill was in that day. And I went upstairs, and, of course, they had to mic me during this whole thing of me just in pain getting dental work done. Was that me?
Oh, my It sounds like you're shitting into your own mouth.
It's what it felt like.
The show never ends. It's like
it was hard. But then he wrote me a prescription for a Vicodin, and I took a few of those and was just like, I think we talked about it. Yeah,
Vicodin's good.
Where I took the first one, and I had never taken Vicodin before. I took the first one, started feeling the effects, and immediately emptied out the whole bottle in my hand and counted them. Yes, I wanted to know exactly how many I had left.
No, every time I get pain medication, I empty the bottle long after the pain is.
Oh yeah,
fucking free.
You got to finish it. But I was so after I took the first one, I'm like, how many do I have?
What do I have?
Or I'll just take half.
I'm saving these.
Yeah, it was such a great.
I'm still taking my wife's Percocet from when my kid was born. She still has fucking 2-year-old Percocet that I still raid. She thinks she has a bottle of Percocet around, but it's fucking there's about one left.
I think doctors prescribe medicine that is for the pain for like a day. And then it becomes purely recreational.
That's they know.
Who's shitting who?
They know.
Yep.
Let's say hi to Jeff in Jersey. What's up, Jeff?
Yo, top of the morning, boys.
Hey,
got a question for Louis.
Yeah.
What's up with Shameless?
Shameless? It's up. It's coming out on January 13th. A week from tomorrow, I guess. Yeah.
Week from what day are we up to?
It'll be on HBO at 10 p.m. January 13th. It's an hour special. I shot it in L.A. at the Henry Fonda Theater. It's probably the best hour of stand-up I've done in 20 years.
Oh, nice.
You're happy with it?
Yeah. It's the best thing I ever did.
All right, Jeff.
All right, cool. Happy New Year.
Hey, Big Kev, you're doing the geek thing this weekend?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow night, 11 to midnight.
Oh, you wait the show?
Yes, sir.
Whoa. What are you going to be covering? Don't give away. I mean, keep some surprises, but
we're going to have a radio first.
What?
I can't tell you. You'll have to tune in.
Motherfucker, I can't even get a tease out of the guy. A radio first.
Yeah.
That could be anything.
I know. Give us a hint. It's it's something to do with the Pal Talk cameras.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's not a first. We did it.
I know, but it's a first. Putting a finer point on it, it's a first.
What? Finer point?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
It's never been done before.
Doesn't get wasted.
Are you you're playing some other video. It's not going to be a live camera.
It's going to be a live camera.
Okay.
Yeah. Something happening in the studio.
Wow. You're calling this a first right in front of us.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Are you nuts?
Because I know damn well this is a first.
Something with the... So you're going to do something?
Yeah.
Or show them something?
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. With the camera itself, or the camera's going to be used
You're going to play World of Warcraft
The
live
camera
on the radio.
The camera is going to be pointed at something that's happening in the studio.
And that will be a first for radio?
For radio.
It's not
Radio.
guys sticking their balls in mousetraps.
No.
How do those work? They're like just little USB cameras?
Yeah.
And they go to PayPal.
They go to
Pal
Talk. Yeah, it's paltalk.com if you want to be involved. And it continues after the show. Like
I want to get one because I have an apartment in the village that has, it's down in the basement, so you walk down these little steps to and that's where my apartment door is.
Oh boy!
And there is a transvestite hooker that does her business there every night.
Really? Every night,
that's
right
what
outside
she takes
your window.
Her Johns. It's a fucking nightmare.
So you want to know when
I wake up in
he's
the
there,
morning,
so you can talk to Jimmy.
I want to put a camera there.
Oh,
and a light, and first of all, just as a deterrent.
Yeah, right.
But every time, the worst it gets is there's always these personal lubricant little pouches, like one-time lubricant and a used rubber. And sometimes she greases up her ass, she gets the guy to fuck her, leaves the condom there, and sometimes will then take a nice soft shit on my stoop. I get that whole package in the mornings.
I hope you're taping your murder of this person, because that's fucking...
It's the worst. No, one time I came home, and there she was, and she's giving this guy a hand job. And the guy's back is to me. And so he doesn't see... When the John sees you, they run away. Nobody wants to get caught doing that. But she's looking me right in the eye while she's jerking the guy off. And
mouthing words off. Like,
what are you going to do about this?
Motherfucker, you like
just doesn't care.
Oh, you got to get video of that.
My wife was asleep once. She doesn't spend many nights in that apartment. We use it as for me mostly for when I come here to work. But she was asleep, and she hears the transvestite say to her John, "Put your hand on my shit."
That's your first. Put your hand on my shit.
On my shit. Nice.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Sam knows? Sam knows the first? I'm just curious, Big Kev, because every day Ant and I try to come up with a radio first. It's not easy.
I don't know if you would do this one.
Huh?
I don't know if you guys are going to necessarily be jealous. It's not exactly your genre.
It's a geek
Thanks
thing.
for blowing it, Sam.
I didn't blow up your spot.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, this isn't tantamount to fucking with my show or anything.
I didn't say anything.
Let me tell you something.
Well, there's
a thing going on.
Yeah,
because there's the Than and Sam show, and then there's Big Kev's show. And they're vying for better times. There's battles going on. Battles.
It's not going to wreck your show,
These are shows that are on your channel?
On our channel on the weekends.
Okay,
maybe you didn't give the people enough.
We let the asylum take over on the weekend.
Maybe you didn't give the people enough for them to tune in.
Yeah, see, I like
Just
the
to say
idea
radio
of
first,
that. But
most people will be like, but you didn't give any more info, so...
And then you say Pal Talk cameras, but people have been viewing the Pal Talk cameras on our show for a while, so they think it's just that.
Go ahead.
Do you have a problem with Sam?
Rosy-cheeked Lil Sam is going to blow up your spot.
Go ahead, Sam.
Not if he doesn't want us to.
Yeah, look at Than.
Wow, Than, what's up with that?
Classic good cop, bad cop. You guys are learning quick. Me and Opie have gotten so successful doing the good cop, bad cop thing.
No, we just want Kev's show to succeed or fail on its own merits. And not whether
that was a backhanded fucking compliment.
That is a guy that wants...
I'll fail on my own.
Wants the show to fail.
This is from the Than and Sam show, which did so well in its first outing.
Well, we got a second
show. Step back.
I know we're not exactly Big Kev's podcast.
Yeah, I know.
But we got a second show on XM.
Oh,
you're Than and Sam's podcast.
No, you didn't.
Wow.
I'm going on my 40th show. What show are you on?
Well, all right, we'll record 60 shows over the weekend, and we'll be on 61.
All right. That's fine.
Holy shit.
Though. I like that.
These motherfuckers are vicious over a fucking hour weekend slot.
Yeah. There was a very fragile truce, which I guess Kev thought
is breaking
was
down.
Broken.
Who's going to start sending who dick pictures? Come on,
Kev. So,
since Sam came in here to blow up something on my show,
he simply said he had the information, and you insisted that he say it. Do you want him to say it or don't?
I didn't insist that he say it, but if he came in here to say it, then
we have tape of you saying "say it, Sam."
I think.
Wait, I want to know what the problem is with the Than and Sam show.
What the problem is? There's only so many show slots available, and people want that slot.
Did you like the Than and Sam show?
It wasn't my cup of tea.
Holy shit.
But that's nothing against Stan and Sam. It's just, I
guess there is a God.
I can take it or leave it.
Oh, wow.
And I'm sure when they hear my show, they'll feel the same way about my show. Or worse.
Now, your show is about what? We know what Dan and Sam's about. They just kind of riff on shit.
Yeah.
What's your show like about? If you had to describe it, you're pitching it to someone, what is it about?
We examine and talk about the entire spectrum of the geek culture.
The geek culture, which would involve Star Wars movies,
LARPing,
movies,
LARPing,
gaming,
role-playing games,
LARPing,
things
computer
like that.
games.
All right, now I'm going to be openly honest.
Okay.
Here, I have been with these guys on their show. I've listened, I've laughed, I've not laughed at certain things, but it's what a show's all about. It's the same thing with our show. That to me sounds like something I would listen to because I'm kind of a geeky guy.
Okay.
I like that. And if presented properly, that could be a good show because I haven't really heard a lot of shows like that.
What are some of the topics that people could look forward to Saturday at 11 o'clock? Big Kev.
We have one of the leading comic artists in the industry is going to be in the studio with us the entire time.
Perhaps not presented in that fashion. But
is he going to draw a comic live on the air for you?
Oh, shit. Dude, you just fucking blew it.
I told you I wasn't going to blow up your spot, Kev. I wouldn't blow up your spot.
Oh, no, that was it. I got on the camera.
I
saved these guys' asses. Oh, my God.
I wouldn't have done that.
Oh, wow.
Opie just blew it.
But why wouldn't you want that to be a secret? That's a good. You should tell. Honestly, guys who are like that, I would watch that or listen to it.
If you're into comic books and the art behind it,
right?
And this guy,
that's the only thing of any real value.
It's John Romita Jr. He's a second generation artist. His father's a legend.
So he's gonna do one for the Pal Talkers.
He's gonna. Yeah,
that was a stab in the dark, by the way, Big Kev. I swear to God, that really was. That's I don't think anyone was stupid enough to have a.
So that
you should tell people that there's no reason to keep that secret.
On a radio show.
Right, and so you'll be conducting an interview,
an
interview as he's drawing.
Right, he'll just be sitting in with us and commenting while he is sketching.
And you're talking about
sketch you?
No.
He's going to sketch his
characters, yeah.
Characters that he does.
Caricatures? That's great. Will
And
there be LARPing in the studio?
Two
damage!
There will not be
casting
LARPing.
spells. I cast a spell.
Any beanbag spells?
No.
You're rooted. No. You're rooted. You can't move.
We don't cover LARPing. That's a little too
geeky.
Too geeky for even you.
Even me.
Wow. What is too geeky for you? Because some of the stuff you talk about goes way over my head. I can't be bothered. I got to be honest. So for you, a geek.
Watch the video.
He's a cyborg. All right, it's 2 inside. Big Kev, have fun Saturday. Thin Sam, have fun tomorrow night.
Best of luck. Break a leg, guys.
And we'll see you guys soon. Louis C.K., thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks for having me.
Hysterical.
Hey, what's that?
Well, you've never seen it before?
Looks like a rock.
New from Sedentary Toys and the Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, it's so shiny.
It's got corners.
It's the cool new toy that has everyone jumping for joy.
O&A Party Rock!
It's not just any rock.
It's the O&A Party Rock. The O&A Party Rock is incredibly versatile.
You can chuck it, you can fuck it, you can drop it in a bucket.
You can race it, you can chase it, you can yell right in its face. It's the bestest friend you'll ever have.
O&A Party Rock!
Why is it wearing a party hat?
Every Party Rock comes dressed in a colorful party hat and party blower, making it the centerpiece of any party.
Now with shiny red dancing shoes.
Not only that, the O&A Party Rock is
the fucking rock, you dildo.
Line of the Day is brought to you by Bodog. If you want to vote for Line of the Week, go to iliketolisten.com.